11th to 13th grade English courses to study you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, no, you couldn't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. What is this about the English courses?
Oh, it was a TikTok.
Oh.
You caught a TikTok.
I did. TikTok has been good to you.
TikTok has been really good to me lately. It's a nice distraction away from Discord. Nobody threatens to hurt me there yet.
You don't want to be threatened? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't like that. I really think my headset's dying.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, well, as long as you can hear me just fine.
Hey, did you catch last night?
No, what happened last night?
First of all, the stream lasted for 4+ hours. It probably could have lasted 8.
I fell asleep at some point in time during that stream. I did not catch all of your stream last night. I was there for most of it, but at some point in time I fell asleep.
Well, for sure, it definitely could have lasted 8 hours. I think everything went pretty smoothly.
Is the Voice of American Reason coming tonight?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is he?
I have not personally met him.
That's not 𝗙𝗵𝗶𝗆 brother.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That one isn't 𝗙𝗵𝗶𝗆's brother. Good goodness.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the information that he was spewing, I just love Old Blue. I just can't.
Well, tell him to get his butt in here. Here he is right here.
That Old Blue is Old Blue here?
Yeah, tell him to get his butt in here.
He's just wonderful. He just knocked it right out of the park last night.
Yeah, what do you like that he said? What do you say that you like?
I just really like the way that he handled the Voice of American Reason, who was so unreasonable.
Okay, so you want to know something I've discovered? I have discovered that this idea of pro-Russia is really prevalent
amongst Republicans.
Amongst a lot of people, not necessarily Republicans. It's popular in Nigeria. It's popular in China.
Not surprised about that.
Yeah. So
interesting.
Yeah. What's up, Super Tramp, darling?
Hey, Super Tramp.
And so, it's not. Oh, it's popular in conservative Europe.
Conservative
Europe. And so you have to believe that colonization is good, I think. I think that's the bottom line.
I think you have to be the type of person who believes colonization is good, and you can't wait to be colonized. And Russia and Putin look like a tough man to come colonize you.
Okay. That's because were you here last night when I asked the gentleman, the Voice, I asked him, based off of his definition, that would mean Africa would have the right to come invade America. Girl, he said yes. I about fell up my chair.
I miss that.
Yeah, he said.
Well, what do the conservatives think about giving Alaska back to Russia?
Oh, that is a fantastic question. We should ask them that. We should ask them if America deserves Alaska. See,
we paid for it fair and square.
You should have asked that. You should have asked.
We normally steal things.
So wait, do you know
laughter? Am I the only one that laughed at that?
Oh, okay, maybe. How do you describe the way we obtained Alaska?
I believe it is in the record books that we paid for it fair and square.
Okay.
I believe that is how that went down in the 1860s. I actually think we paid Russia for it.
Did we give a fair price?
I mean, at the time, I'm sure we thought it was fair.
What's up, Trampy?
Hello.
Trampy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How
to
is your
see
latest Lego build?
It's going along quite nicely. I started the Lego Vespa scooter, and I'm there's 6 bags, and I'm 3 bags in, so I've got 3 more bags to do, and I'll probably do another Lego stream next week sometime. So.
Nice. Sorry
How
about
did you
that.
get into this Lego thing? How did that happen?
One of the members of our community, our Discord community, not KAF. Well, he might be in KAF. We just don't know what his guise is yet. But anyway, one of the old Discord guys just out of the blue sent me a Lego set. Thought I'd be interested in putting together Lego. Or sent me a set, and ever since I've kind of fallen in love with it. It just
Well, he had your number.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
He had your number for sure. Hey, what's your favorite F word other than Friday?
Fester. It means to rot.
Like rotting your anger. He's festering, right?
Fester, like a dead body.
Okay.
What's the festeriest dead body you've seen lately?
Oh, we just had one. Oh,
Tell us about it. Was it festery?
Yeah, the smell was horrible.
Was it worse than the moldy green one?
The moldy green one will always top the charts, I think.
Okay. Well, I'll just check every time a new one comes in.
Yeah.
Which one's worse?
Oh my goodness.
Put this one in what's called a Ziegler case. It's a metal container, and it has a seal around it. Because they were being driven from here to another state.
And it was festery.
And it was festering. Yeah. It was.
Did it die of some sort of illness that caused it to have wounds that festered?
I don't know.
The nerd in me, I wanted to look up because it has more than one meaning. Okay. More than one meaning. Fester. Of a wound or sore becomes septic, of a food or garbage becomes rotten, of a negative feeling or a problem becomes worse or more intense. And so I normally use the third definition, but you were referring to the first definition.
Yes.
And I was nerding up. I think it's a required activity for me.
Yes, that's good. That's cool. It's good to know.
You know, I wouldn't know what to do without, a little nerd action. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite F word, Coach?
You want to know what the F word that made me start this? You won't believe it. It's father.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That was
nice.
It's so random. It is so random. A long circle, but so God, you know how I feel about positive masculinity. And I was thinking of examples of positive masculinity. I was thinking of how men get their idea of masculinity. And I was like, well, what's a good example of positive masculinity? And my mind likened it back to a conversation that I had with Steve. And so I started rolling through TV dads. I was like, Cosby, that won't work.
Not anymore. Not anymore. He's definitely not the role model for positive masculinity.
No.
But let's want to know what. Do you think he was a good TV dad? If we just look at the TV dad thing.
I think he got paid to act right on TV.
Yeah.
Right. So you would describe
he obviously knows how to act right when cameras are on him.
Well, I'm going to be honest. Even when I was little, before this all came out, it bothered me when he would kiss the kids on the mouth.
Really?
It really did. But that's weird for me. It doesn't mean it's weird for everybody else, but I found that weird. I was like, why would he do that?
Well, but that's something that's come up in the last couple of years of parents kissing kids on the mouth, that it's inappropriate.
What do you think? Do you think it's okay to kiss kids on the mouth, Trampy?
I think up to a certain, it was up to a certain age with me.
Yeah.
I mean,
at some point in time, your kids just don't want to kiss you anymore.
When I was growing up, and then I don't even remember what age it was, but it just became like maybe you don't want to.
Yeah, no, at some point in time, you didn't want your
gets
parents
weird.
around anywhere.
Like,
You didn't want them to hug you anymore. You didn't want them to hold your hand anymore.
I've never had that feeling, but I understand that people do have that feeling. I've never had that feeling.
No, I get kisses on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they were little, I used to get kisses on the lipses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, that's just always very weird. It's like, why would you kiss a kid on their mouth? That's gross to me.
Especially if it's not your kid. I mean,
Right. And so if you recall, he was very touchy-feely with like the kids that would come over. And so even as a very young person, that seemed odd to me. It seemed different from the way I was raised.
I'm not sure I even noticed.
Oh, I definitely noticed. And I don't know, and I remember conversations like, everything, all that kind of touching is really not okay in real life. That's some TV stuff, those kinds of comments. But anyway, so what's up, old Blue?
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fantastic. What's your F word, sir?
Oh, my goodness. You caught me flat-footed.
You don't know any F words?
Flat-footed.
I know so many F words, but the problem is they're not acceptable. So,
Okay, so flat-footed is your F word.
Flat-footed is my F word. There we go. That's perfect. I did that and didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
There you go.
How about that? That's excellent. Great catch, Coach.
You're welcome, darling. So I was taking a very long time to tell them what my actual cool TV dad was. And I told him who it wasn't. It wasn't Bill Cosby, even though I thought he was pretty funny. I just didn't think he was very dad-like. Like I didn't really see him lead the way I think a dad would lead. I don't know. I guess he was all right. I did like Claire. I like Claire a lot.
Okay.
But that's
So
mommy.
Who is your quintessential TV dad? then?
Quintessential. I think the best I have is Uncle Phil.
Uncle Bill.
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah, I think that's the best I have.
Uncle Phil. Okay.
Speaking of Phil, look at there. He spoke of a Phil.
No,
We have a Phil,
lurking in the dark.
lurking around.
Yeah.
Wait, I have heard about people who own pets who kiss their pets in the mouth. Although I think that's nasty.
Elisa does that.
And not the dog. Now, Fuzzy might let me give her kisses on the face. She comes up to me and she sniffs me. And I give her little kisses.
Dogs lick their butt.
Yeah, they also eat cat shit. I don't want another dog. I wouldn't let my dog kiss me in the face, for sure.
I don't know. Do you kiss your dog? Do you have a cat or a dog, Tramp?
I had a dog. I had two at one point, and no, I never let them. I mean, I let them kiss me a little bit, but then I was like, no, that's not appropriate. So
in your mouth, do they kiss you in the mouth?
No, they would lick me on the cheek.
They lick you on the cheek. Okay. Blue, do you have a dog or did you have a dog?
I have had a dog, but currently have a cat. They're a lot easier. You don't have to walk them. They make things that dogs eat. So,
Right.
yeah, no, that kissing on the mouth with a cat is kind of, they don't like it.
But do
And
you kiss on your mouth with your dog?
no, I never, the sliminess just kind of never really appealed to me.
Okay, my thing is anything that eats poop does not get kissed in the mouth.
That's a good rule to have.
I agree.
That's a good rule to have.
And I mean anything.
I agree. I agree.
Dog or human.
Definitely not a human.
You screaming it out of your
Mouth, they gotta stay away. Coach.
We happen to have heard of someone who, had a relationship with poop. I think it's disgusting.
What? Oh no.
I don't know this story, but you don't have to tell it
things-
right now.
Strange the things you hear on the internet.
Right. You know what? I think really you got the bottom line. There was someone who decided to have a relationship with poop and took it all the way.
I think
What's in
that's
your cup tonight,
diagnosable.
Coach?
Yeah. What is that called? What is it called when you eat poop?
Well, I think that's called onanism. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh yeah.
Onanism? Google it, Coach. What is this new
Hold
word
on.
we have just discovered?
I know. Onanism. Let's
Is
see.
this-
We like new words.
I mean, we're gonna own it in this one.
Did
I
I,
know they call
did
it-
I get that right?
I'm looking it up.
Scat play.
Yeah, I had to learn about that too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Talk about that.
Talk about that.
Well, I'm just wondering, because I did not know how to spell onanism, I will tell you what came up, onision. But anyway, let's
Oh,
move on.
hey.
Oh, it's really bad. Hold on. Go ahead and talk about your scat play.
I don't want to talk about scat play.
Do you not want to talk about scat play? I
Oh,
had
you
to
go ahead.
Google.
Go ahead.
I had to Google what scat fun was after a different stream because somebody kept making jokes about it and I felt left out. So I had to Google it so I wasn't left out. I didn't even know what it was.
I grew up in my household was probably, my parents had parenting skills were just shit. Like, I saw every horror movie from the time I was 5 years old. The second it came out, I was watching horror movies, watched Porky's when Porky's came out. I don't know if you remember Porky's.
HBO. That's how
Yeah.
most of us learned about sex.
Yeah.
We watched Porky's. Our parents didn't have to talk with us.
Yeah. So I learned pretty early what.
I don't know. Anyway, it's not, at least from what I can tell, it's not called that. What did you call it? Blue, what did you call it?
I called it onanism, but I think that's wrong. I'm looking that up right now. I can't remember the word for it. That was obviously not it.
Yeah, that's not what it is. I think it is called, this is a new word for me. So 𝗙𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁 maybe? 𝗙𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁? Oh no.
𝗙𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁.
Okay, 𝗙𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁. There you go. It's familiar.
𝗙𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁. Yeah. There you go. And I think that is I think that's considered to be a treatable disease, like a mental illness.
Wow.
But it's treatable. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be treatable. I would recommend that anybody who's doing that probably be seen by a doctor anyway.
Treated, please.
Some
Yeah, it's
antibiotics
not
at
healthy.
least.
It's
Can't
not
give 'em for
healthy.
you.
Is there a 1-800 number you could put up, Coach?
No, you know what? I cannot help you. I do not think I can help you with that particular one.
No, no touching
You know,
that
I
one.
try though. I try. You know what? We're going to have a tantra expert coming around.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Maybe he has something for that.
Is it a male tantra?
Oh my. Yes,
Coach,
please.
what did you find for us?
Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can bring up the image of him. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Let's see. Can I do that? I like bringing you gifts. You know how I love it. This is him.
Oh, good job, Coach. When's he coming?
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. No.
Yeah, when's he coming? When do we get to look at
He's
him?
coming next
Exactly.
Thursday.
All right, next Thursday.
Gotta
Yeah.
admit, that was pretty much exactly what I expected.
Oh, really?
I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
beads.
Yeah, if you're gonna call yourself a tantric coach or whatever, you know, anything tantric, you better, yeah,
You better be
'Cause I'm-
hot.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You better-
can you imagine if she had popped up a picture of 𝗪𝗏
Gonna
Well,
have
then,
to
if
teach
that's the
some
case,
really
you better
good
be good.
techniques.
Right.
Have to teach really
But-
good.
On the other hand, it would make you curious as hell, though, right? You'd be like, okay, what does this guy got up his sleeve? What does he know?
Right? What's he know? I mean, what's
He
he
looks
got?
like that. And, I mean, that's a lot of confidence to put yourself out there as a tantric anything. I think, you know, to market yourself that way and look like George Costanza. So,
Right, for sure.
you know, it's like, oh, that's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how you follow that one up.
Would you date somebody who was unattractive in general? Like most people thought, but for you, they were tolerable. Would you date someone like that?
Sure. If there was a personality connection, there would have to be some sort of mental connection for me.
I'd have to say that the answer, I have done that. I think I
Oh,
dated. Yeah. The
Did you come on to
primary
her?
attraction
Come on to you?
wasn't physical, huh?
Did she come on to you, or did you come on to her?
I don't know. I think it was one of those things that kind of developed over time. Because physical attraction can be more instant. I think that, you know, when it's a personality-driven attraction,
Yeah.
it takes a little more time. You know, because you actually have to get to know that person to go, oh, wow, for some reason, I find that really attractive.
Do you
But-
find it attractive when women are mean to you?
No.
Do you like that?
No. 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 I'm not into the abusive codependency.
Okay. So what gets you going?
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Sense of
You know,
humor?
I'm smart. I'm just teasing.
Say what?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. I'll just check the replay at some point.
So bad, Coach. He's so bad.
I wasn't listening at that point in
I
time, so
said
it went
I
right
knew-
past me.
I said I knew a really smart lady with dark hair.
Oh, is that right?
That's what I said.
That
That's what I
sounds
said.
fascinating. Sounds absolutely fascinating. Yeah, no, intelligence, you know, I think being like kind of like-minded, I suppose. You know, just, I mean, you develop an affinity for somebody and realize that, you know, I mean, that their personality is like super attractive. So, and when you get that in the physical attraction going at the same time, that's, you know, what everybody looks forward to. So when you pop up your picture of Fabio there, the tantric coach, then I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I should do it again.
There
like
you go.
Oh my.
Yeah, sure, why not? Right?
Yeah.
Oh my.
He might be swinging on Super's side of the plate. He might not even be on our side of the plate, Coach.
Yeah.
We don't know until we get him in here next week, do we?
What do you think, Supertramp? What do you think?
He's looking pretty good.
Oh yeah. Now, why do you think he's hot? What's so hot about him?
I think the chin, the chiseled kind of chin and jawline.
Okay.
Nice. The nose is nice and straight.
We care about the nose. Have you ever been attracted to somebody with a crooked nose? I have.
Hi.
Yeah, I have.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you, ladies?
Yeah, the
Old
nose
Blue.
doesn't throw me off, really.
Supertramp, my homie.
What's up?
I said homie, not homo, Coach Love. No, we're best friends. Tell them Supertramp right now. Tell them. Okay.
Listen, Ing, don't make me break your fucking neck.
Oh, there you go.
Well, at
And
least
it has begun.
well, he would know where to put me, right? And then on the ground.
That's
I
right.
think it's not the worst place to die in a mortar. Okay, sorry, I brought the showdown. Yet
No,
again.
you're perfectly fine. I think that you were describing how much you wanted to be this guy, TJ.
Yeah. Look at the skin tone too. He's got really nice skin.
Maybe he spends the perfect amount of time in the sun.
Yeah.
There
He
you go.
must. Doing tantric yoga. Dirty sex tantric.
I'm excited about
look at the nodding her
he's
head.
got something good. I can't wait till
see
he
that.
shows up next week.
Yeah, I see her nodding her head.
You're blushing, Sherman.
What?
And you know what's bizarre is that we know nothing about this cat except one word.
Tantric.
That's it.
That's all we need to know. He's
That's
the most
all you need.
fascinating thing we've ever
Just-
seen.
Yeah. Like the blonde Fabio and the word tantric. That's all we need to know.
That's it. That's it.
So, as opposed to like somebody who's less attractive, who you become attracted to over time because of, the exchange of ideas and things like that.
Right.
So we've just illustrated that like extremely well.
Ing is our tantric sex coach.
To this day, it only takes me 30 seconds. There's nothing to talk about. You know why my wife, I'm still married 32 years, she tries to fake an orgasm. She hasn't got there yet, but maybe one day. You have to give them a chore, So 32 years. What
You have
can
to
I
give
say?
them a chore.
Yeah, women, like a project. My wife is such a control freak that when she goes on a business trip and comes back and the house is too clean, you can tell she's not happy. Like she will say, but then she's tired. But when we leave the whole house in disarray and she comes home, she's, I guess I'm back to take care of business again.
Aww.
Yeah, but women are like that, don't you?
No, not
Aren't
me.
you?
No.
Clean the house.
Not
Clean
me.
the house. What do you mean I went on a business trip and came home to a mess? What's going on here?
Right, I'm thinking, what's wrong with you?
I was lucky, I guess. I got lucky.
You really did. You really did.
You want to be a slob and your wife wants to clean up after you. That's perfect.
Yeah, luckiest
So
man on
I
the
feel
planet.
the same. I agree.
It makes her feel needed.
No, I wouldn't even go that far, but she has to be in charge at all times.
Oh, okay.
And
And you don't mind. It works out well. You guys have been doing it for over 30 years.
I just lean back and say, go right ahead, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good like that.
She's a lucky lady.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. She wanted to get back at her parents and I needed the money. So it worked out well on both sides.
Help.
You married up.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. The only two things I ever listened to my father do was never hit a woman and always marry a richer chick than you are. So now I said, why did you marry mom? I said, I was too young. So
There you go.
other than that, I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Old Blue. Is he with us?
It's good to see you.
I do not see any F words in this picture.
It's about the F word, right?
Well, you put F-ing and Harry put F Harry. I mean, this is becoming a trend.
Right?
I heard.
What's your favorite F word, Harry?
Hang on a minute here. There. Okay, that's better. Freebie.
Now he's Googling the F word. Harry.
Freebie.
Freebie is your favorite F word.
Free. I'll keep it clean. Freebie.
All right. Did you get any freebies today?
Not today.
When was your last freebie, darling?
Ooh. Ah.
Let me answer. 1987.
Oh, geez. You know, I don't know when that kind of freebie was.
You said it was clean. The freebie was clean.
I
And
mean,
now
it
you're
doesn't
going
have
to
to
get
be that
one?
kind of freebie. What kind of freebie? You know, I mean, if,
Well, free coffee at Starbucks, it's a freebie.
right? I got a free smoothie the other day. It was yummy.
Nice.
Somebody told me it was free to pull their finger.
Hey,
You get another free. You get another free F word after that.
Yeah, that's a free F word. Yeah.
Free F word.
Super Tramp,
Yes, dear.
when was the last time you got a freebie?
It's been a while.
Now, there's a difference between a freebie and a quickie.
Yes, there is.
Oh,
There is.
okay.
Yes,
okay.
there is.
And what's the difference? I'm curious.
About 10 seconds.
A real man works in seconds. That's right. Got you, Harry. I got you.
I walked right into that one.
You sure did. You sure did.
I love it.
Well played, Harry.
Oh,
Well played.
geez.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Blue.
On Veterans Day, I got a free sandwich.
Oh, you know what? See, he was sitting there. He was sitting there plotting. He was sitting there. He said, "She's going to ask me, and I'm going to say something."
Well, I thought about it. I thought, okay, Veterans Day, I got a free sandwich from Mission Barbecue.
Okay.
They do great things with meat.
But see, I'm not asking you that question. I'm asking you, when was the last time you freely flirted?
That I freely flirted. Golly, I'd have to say that's been a while.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it has.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. When was the last time someone flirted with you?
I've been in one of those places where I'm not sure I would notice.
I believe it. I believe it.
It's just that one of those periods of life that that come about every once in a while where you're just like, no, I'm just nope.
Well, it depends. I mean,
Huh?
define flirting as a hard thing to do, because what some people might consider flirting is just it's not that. An example would be, I've got a real bad habit of when I run up to the Wawa store, whatever, and I'll say, "Thanks, hon," when I'm getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Or, "Thanks, sugar," or "How you doing today, hon?" That kind of thing. So
Yeah.
some people could construe that as flirting, and to me, it's just courtesy.
Right.
It's something I've done for, oh my God, years and years and years. But would you consider that flirting?
I don't think "thanks, hon" is flirting, but my real question is, are you a flirt?
Not anymore.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah?
Oh
Tell me
God,
about
I used to be bad.
Oh, yeah? What was your best line? Give me some of your flirty ways.
I was naughty boy back in the day. Well, I
Oh,
don't,
good deal.
best line. I don't think I ever really had a best line. It was the situation would define what line you would use.
Okay.
For example, and you and I talked about this when I met my better half in 1982. She'd been coming into where I was working at, which was a truck stop up in Virginia, and her and her friends would come in there on a regular basis. It was kind of a hangout.
Yeah.
So, and they had this big game room. You remember the game rooms back in the early 80s, video game rooms. And I wanted to meet her. So what I did was she was playing a game that I played all the time. And I just casually walked over. My first sentence to her was, she was playing, this is so stupid. I leaned up against the machine and looked at her and said, "Hey, would you like me to show you how to play that game?" And she looked at me and she said, "No, I think I can handle it."
There you go.
And we just...
You were instantly turned on.
Huh?
You were instantly turned on when she said, "No, I think I can handle it."
I'd been turned on for quite a while.
Oh, yeah? Okay, now. What was doing it for you?
Hot pants and a tube top.
It didn't take
That's
much.
the best part of the 80s, wasn't it?
That's back in the 80s. That was it. That was it.
Dry humping.
Everybody was wearing them, and she just doggone cute.
Aw. I heard Supertramp's best line.
What was that?
You don't remember your best line?
What was my best line?
You don't remember what you put out there? You said, "Come play with my Legos."
You're gonna get
My
copyright stricken by Lego. So, but
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's what the next thing he said. He said, "Let me."
Supertramp, are they regular size Legos or are they adult size Legos?
size don't matter. Please say size don't matter.
They're big Lego.
I think size matters to an extent. I really do. But oversized is bad.
Mm-hmm. And we all know Barry, so we all know the that end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I haven't seen
Oh,
it
you
either.
haven't seen it?
No,
What's
no,
up,
I've
funny dude?
deliberately avoided it.
Well, if and when you see it, it's
Is
gonna
it
stick
7 or
with
8 inch
like the
girth? I
memory.
forget.
I think like 7, maybe 7.5. Maybe it's right in the middle.
You know,
It's
none of us can
top
see Old Blue's face, but he has to be going, "Why does everybody know about this?"
What are they talking about?
We're part of a unique community where we get to learn about these things.
Blue, tell me what you're thinking.
My word of the day is flat-footed.
We're not talking about military experience.
Oh my God. But yeah, I've never seen it, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not seeing it.
Yeah. Make sure
Yeah.
you're be okay with it.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking.
Okay.
No,
But
Talking
no.
about a beer can or what?
flashing anything.
Yeah, it's like a
Basically-
beer can. He had it surgically inflated.
Is this somebody that we're all supposed to know?
It's the majority of us know who he is.
Okay.
I don't, Super
He's
Tramp,
a famous,
Some of us know who he is, I should say.
Let's
Maybe
see.
not the majority.
He's a famous sports agent, and he likes to be seen.
In pornos. He likes to be seen in pornos.
Oh.
And I think he had
I've never seen that.
didn't he have a reality show for a while where he did
Yeah,
some
he has a
casting?
reality show.
He has a bunch of different things that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Currently, he has created a Bitcoin, and some of that is supposed to go towards charity for autism.
Well, apparently you can pay your taxes with that now.
We'll see.
No, seriously.
2 states. 2 states.
Yeah, a couple of states. What was it?
Wow.
It was like it was one of them I really didn't expect. It was like Montana or one of the Dakotas or something.
North
That was
Dakota,
Colorado.
probably.
Illinois.
Colorado. Yeah, I would expect Colorado.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I can't remember what the other state was.
All I knew it was Colorado, and I was just shocked.
Colorado's always been a little laid back.
Mhm.
I like Colorado.
Colorado, did you say?
Yeah, I like Colorado.
Yeah. They
Send the link to EFD, please. But yeah, I feel like the American dollar is going down the drain when when I was told that. It freaked me out. Y'all should have seen the look on my face because I was frozen. I was like, what? Huh? My ear hurt. I was like, what?
I think the dollar has a bigger concern right at the moment, and that's actually the Saudi Arabia. And England and I were talking about this last night. Saudi Arabia, China has approached Saudi Arabia and asked to buy oil in yuan. And currently, Saudi Arabia only accepts dollars. That's why they call it the petrodollar for a reason. To buy oil, you have to have dollars.
Hey, 𝗙𝗂𝗏.
And Saudi Arabia is actually considering selling the Chinese oil for yuan.
Shit.
That is kind of a threat to the dollar.
Ian, are you behaving yourself?
Who was asking? EFD.
Yeah.
What did I tell you? Don't be, no.
I wouldn't want Ing to behave himself.
Oh,
That's flirting, Coach Love.
Well, Coach Love.
I got an A in flirting, not an F.
Coach Love, I have to keep an eye on Ing because
Point taken.
he does some shit sometimes.
I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking medication right now. I can only remember the last 12 hours. So I'm sorry, whatever happened.
Yeah,
That was a joke, Coach Love. Just laugh. That's right, Harry.
Yeah,
I'm still smiling.
Super Champ is always chill. He doesn't do anything.
No, Super Tramp feeds. That's his F word.
Yeah.
He feeds. He friends. He flirts. He does.
Coach Love, where did you come from?
Where did I come from? Heaven, darling.
Like I know. I'm saying on YouTube.
Heaven. I just appeared. Yes, I just appeared one day as Coach Love, and one of the first things they put
you're
my
better
list.
than Coach Eli. Do you know who that is?
I'm sorry. What now?
Do you know Coach Eli?
Coach Eli.
Oh, Coach Eli. Oh gosh, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Oh God, I'm glad you don't.
Yeah, you're blessed.
Mm-mm.
Is
Tell
he
me
bad?
about the person that I'm lucky.
Yeah.
No.
He tries to act like a life coach, but he's fucking
I think he's on the spectrum.
yeah.
Quite honest. Like sometimes I feel sorry for him, but he gets
But
mean.
you go on Wendy's?
Oh
No.
yeah, I'm on Wendy's.
Well, I know
Wendy's.
you're on Wendy's, but Eli, is he on Wendy's or something?
No, he's not over there. I think Wendy quit because like something that happened on last
She
night.
quits every 6 months. She will be back.
Yeah.
Wait, the other day I thought she was settled on sticking with it.
Well, shit always happens.
What happened now?
I don't know. Oh, I think it was because Corey came back last night.
Is Corey back?
Yeah. He's
You
on the
let him back on
spectrum too.
Yeah, Corey was back last night, and then Dream was talking shit about Warren, and you know.
Well, then she's not gone if her whole panel was up last night.
Well, a couple people left because of her, or not because of her, but because of Corey. So
I blame Elisa Jordana.
Oh
She
God!
had him back on Kermit's and Friends about 2 weeks ago. I heard. I don't know if it's true.
I don't know. Wendy's her own woman. Wendy's her
no
own.
doubt.
Well, I mean, Wendy, like, yeah, she, you know, she's smart enough to know right from wrong. So,
What's up, Murray?
So if you want us to have the same discussion now on this panel that we have on any other panel, I came here because it's, new ground. And now we're talking about Corey and Wendy.
Yeah,
right. I mean,
oh my God. Well, Ing, you brought it up.
No, I didn't. You did.
I'm just playing with you.
That's
I'm
a
going
C
to
word.
DM you later.
What's up, Bruce?
I'm going to ban you in all servers I'm in. Which are not many. I get kicked all the time. Okay.
You get kicked. I don't believe it, Ing.
But you know, Ing's a good guy. He is.
Okay, now that's the other extreme. If the German government finds out that I'm good, I'm losing my citizenship. Germans are not good. Don't spread it.
Oh my
Lying
God.
about me.
Oh my God.
EFD's gonna start crying now. Come on, EFD. Sorry.
I think I'd rather talk about Tantra
Right. I'd much rather go back to the Tantra conversation.
and the hot man.
Tantra.
Ing, I've already camped up on Dreams.
No, it was a joke. I don't want you to come up.
Yeah.
Isn't Tantra something Hindu?
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's
What is
always
it?
good.
You are very, very right. I honestly figured that we needed something relaxing to talk about because we've been talking about war and rape and substance abuse and racism. I mean, we have to get away from the R word and get into the F words.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Coach Love? Like, I don't like people using the N word either.
You want to know something?
What?
There are some, the F word, the N word, and the B word all kind of run in the same lane. And I find it interesting that people have different thinking about those words, but they're all, if you're calling somebody names, you're probably in a bad lane to begin with. All right.
Well,
so
I wasn't raised to use that word, so I don't like people using that shit.
Right. For the record, I don't tell anybody what to say.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say, but get the consequences you get. Don't whine about this. You get. Say what you want to say and get the consequences you get. What's up, room shaker girl? I would love to hear.
I respect all races.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't use that word.
This is my deal. Like, there was a conversation on whether the word was funny or not funny, and all of this kind of stuff. So maybe it's funny if you know how to use it, and then if you end up not being funny enough to use it, then it's your fault when you get the consequences that go along with it. If you're not funny enough to use the word and then you get some consequence that you didn't prefer, then suck it up, buttercup, because you ran out in the street and got hit. There you go. Everything has a reaction. Everything has a consequence. You can't do this and take this risk and then know that it's a provocative word and then be like, oh no, I got consequences. Well, you sure enough did, sir.
Yeah, you can't just get around using that shit.
I mean, some people and don't ask me for permission. I can listen. Supertramp cannot write you a prescription to say the F word. I cannot write you a prescription to say the N word. And Charmin cannot write you a prescription to say the B word. Okay.
But I will tell you to stop saying it like it's a bad thing.
Right. We can't give you a hall pass. What are you going to do? Say, well, Coach Love said I could say it. No. What's wrong with you? No, I'm not protecting you from getting your ass beat, or I'm not protecting you from getting fired from your job. That's dumb.
Right. And if some employer doesn't want to hire you because you run around the internet using that word upsetting people, that's freedom of speech, and those are the consequences that come with it.
Exactly.
Welcome to America. Thank you for playing.
Exactly. You're free to say it, and you're free to get the consequences to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's some person that I was trying to fucking help by saying not just use that word. And he just kept using it more.
Yeah.
Well, I think
some people just don't
tell
care.
somebody not to.
He's got to find his own consequences.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think if you say don't say that word, you have to first ask yourself, who are you to tell somebody not to say that word? And what I mean by that is that this person
I was trying to help him. I was trying to help him, Coach Wolf.
Hold on one second. Does this person even respect themselves to enough? Number one, do they respect you? Number two,
yeah.
Do they even have any level of empathy in the first place to care how you might feel about it? Number three, and then do you have power to enforce anything that goes along with it? Why would you waste your time telling somebody not to do something if you have no power to enforce it and you already know they don't give a crap anyway?
Right. Don't waste your time on those people. It's unfortunate, but
you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. And then some of these people are low intelligence, and then on top of that, some of them are literally trolling you with the word. They're just trying to get you all, up in arms.
Who's up in arms?
No, they want to get you up in arms just by saying it. They want to control the narrative, make the conversation about something. And this is very interesting. Say someone wants to use a pejorative or a provocative word, right? So they want to use this. They want to use this word, and they know it makes people uncomfortable. But that's the whole reason why they're using it. Okay, that's the whole reason why they're saying it in the first place, because they want to make the narrative about them and what they decide to talk about. They want to change the conversation, and they want to co-opt victimhood. I've noticed that. Oh, poor me. They're taking away my rights and they want to cancel me. Oh, I should be able to say what I want to say.
And then they trash actual victims of real crimes.
I know.
It's fascinating the way they spin that around for their benefit.
But I think the point that Stanley made in the comments, that you should feel free to set boundaries, is an excellent point, because
I'll let Super Champ finish, but
listen.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey Steve, I definitely think wait a minute, where is that? Hold on. Here we go. Boundaries are for people that you give access to you in the first place. Okay. So if your boundary is invisible, then that's your boundary.
Boundaries only work with people who will respect them.
Exactly. So if you're the kind of person who I already know you don't respect boundaries, then I have to delete you if I don't want to experience your disgusting behavior.
Exactly.
Right. You decide who you spend your time with, and if somebody's carrying something that you don't want to carry, then you simply just don't have to spend time with that person.
Who's this guy?
You can call me
That's a
Blue.
long story there.
Yeah, it is a long story, but you can call me Blue.
Oh, that's Harry.
Meet you.
No, he means Bruce, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Long story with Bruce.
So I
okay,
guess what so let's pretend like we're in a situation that we often experience, okay? We often experience situations where we are up on a panel, and I'm going to speak as a woman. You're up on a panel and you get attacked. Here it comes, Sherman, by a deranged chihuahua.
Why are you using my phrase? That was just between us.
I love it.
Between
I
us.
love it. No, I have to. I told you I was going to use that. I told you I need it. And for the record, that is Sherman's. And I loved it so much. I said, I have to say that phrase. If you see that phrase in a book somewhere, if I'm up on a stage somewhere and you hear the phrase deranged chihuahua, no.
Well, at least we know who we're talking about. We know who we're talking about.
You know what? I have found that there are a bunch of deranged chihuahuas.
Well, now that we have recognized that it's an actual personality trait, you can pick it up on people. When the chihuahua goes deranged.
Exactly. And I wasn't thinking about the one that we were talking about. I was actually thinking about a time when I got up on a panel and like this person didn't know me from a can of paint. And they went literally. And I was like, what are you doing attacking people that you don't know on the internet? What is wrong with you? I think that is a deranged chihuahua.
Well, you haven't done anything to me, so why would I attack you?
But I don't think that I don't think on the internet, particularly on panels like this, I don't think you have to do anything to someone. Yeah. I think they're sometimes characters.
Yeah.
Right. The idea that people have an internet persona that is different than who they are in real life has been a real reality check over the last couple of months.
Wait, there's been people who have come up here and attack you?
Well, no, they wouldn't come up here and attack, but like on different panels, you can't always, what I have noticed, you have to examine the culture of the particular room and then see how the panel host runs their show. And if you have particular business on a panel, see, I don't like to degrade people per se. And so I have to figure out how am I gonna manage this situation within my personality type, because this is my real, y'all see the real me. I don't show up as a character. I show up as me. It's too hard acting like somebody else. I just want to act like me. Trampy, are you the real Trampy?
I am the real Trampy, yes.
That's not Super Tramp.
Well, I am under the influence of medical cannabis at the moment, so I'm not really me.
Excuses.
Hey, Super Tramp.
Wait. Okay, wait. Check this out. Stanley said, "Are there really people who have alter egos?" What say you, family?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'd say that a lot of people.
For sure.
I say who they pretend to be online is who they are in real life too.
Just like people had alter egos on the TV radio, for Christ's sake.
Did you make your name that because of the band?
No. It's after Christopher McCandless, who was they say he was an American adventurer.
Oh, okay.
It's a long story.
Steve says, "What you see is what you get."
But I do like the band. Also,
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
I don't know. I think some people really do have facades. What's that guy? I really did like his facade. It was very funny. Liberal Larry was funny to me.
He had like 7 different characters. So he's a bit comic. So he has
Yeah,
7 different personalities that he does at a different time. So Liberal Larry was funny, right?
exactly. But I think that's different than having a complete fake persona. What's up, Granny, honey?
But he's a professional
love.
comedian, and he has
Hey,
figured out how
Ross.
to create
Goodness,
personas as part of his act.
Alright,
So
Granny. Hey, Granny.
that's definitely different,
Granny's
Maybe
good.
she could get her little hot self up here.
Granny's good.
right? Granny's the best.
Yeah.
You know what's
Oh,
as
man.
bad? You know what's as bad as saying the N-word? It's cutting a woman off mid-sentence. Why don't you shut up and we'll let you know if you need?
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Just don't hold your breath.
No.
You don't hold.
Say it again.
Damn it! My medication works. I forgot.
So are you okay? Steve says that
No,
he's
no, no, no.
far
I
more
want you-
patient on panels than in real life.
What was Ing saying?
We have moved on.
I don't
No,
know.
you're in the middle of something.
I don't know. I would say my temperament's the same. Is your temperament the same, Obalu?
I'd say for the most part, when I was writing about my experiences, I would keep some aspects out of it. But I don't see that as being disingenuous. I mean, I mean, some people create a persona that's more outgoing than they are on the internet.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that. I probably erred more to the side of caution for a number of reasons. There were certain things that I couldn't express because they would literally be a violation of law, laws. Like, for instance, I couldn't give my honest opinion of some officers because that would be considered, or could be considered, an attack on their character, which would then, potentially have repercussions legally in the military. But I also didn't express like a lot of political thought, even though I'm very interested in politics, but that wasn't what it was about. And it was about what I was experiencing there, and not about politics. And I felt like that would be potentially alienating to, part of the audience that might enjoy reading if I didn't get political about it. So there were certain things that I didn't, so rather than be more outgoing, probably just a tad more reserved, I would say. Does that make sense? Did I answer your question?
Yeah. Basically, you hold back a little bit. I would say that because I'm always being asked serious questions, maybe people think I'm more serious than what I am, but I'm a very playful girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you seem serious, but then you seem playful.
Just because I am. I'm serious about my business, and I listen intently. I take other people's feelings and emotions seriously. I handle people with care. So I do all of those things, but I am playful, and I love to laugh and all of those things. But I don't necessarily have those kinds of panels all the time. So you get to see, me being and listening and things like that.
Well,
So Little Barnes,
you better watch out for Ing because he's kind of.
Hello?
what's up, Granny?
Hi. Do I get to say my favorite
I'm just fucking
F
with
word?
you.
Please say your favorite F word. I got somebody I want you to meet, actually.
Hey,
Granny, go
Fuckity
ahead.
fuck, fuckity fuck.
hey, Granny, you better watch your mouth on her.
That doesn't mean I want to do it. I just like to say the word.
Right.
I
We know
think
you
it
want to
does
do
mean
it too,
you want to
Granny.
do it.
You
I
better
think
watch
it
your
does mean
mouth,
you want to
Granny.
do it, Granny.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say you want to do it.
For
Oh,
sure.
I always want to do it, but if I was
Yeah.
younger and I knew I
Granny,
wouldn't break
why
nothing,
do you call yourself Granny if you're in your 50s?
oh, honey,
Because
I'm
she's
not
a
in my
granny.
50s.
What?
I'm not in my 50s.
You're not?
No.
Uh,
How do you really think I'm in my 50s?
I
You're
thought
making
you
me
were.
smile right now.
Are you in your
That's sweet.
60s?
I know that was what, hun? Say that again.
Are you in your 60s?
Yeah.
Okay.
So does she have a permission to be a granny now?
I guess so.
Oh, well, I was
Okay.
a granny in my 50s. I have grandkids over 18, but
Maybe
I'm 62 going on 63 proudly. I say it proudly. I have 14 grandkids and 4 healthy, horny kids, but I told them to stop, and I said enough's enough. The fun's over. They all need to go to their own room.
Yeah, maybe I haven't had never mind.
Okay. I don't do I know you, EFD?
Yeah, you know me.
I probably know you under another name, huh?
Yeah, I've been under this name for like freaking years.
Oh, see, and when you get old, you get very senile.
Are you senile?
I run into walls often.
Like on an accident because they just like bump out and grab you.
They do, or doors. I think there's a doorknob and there's not.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's terrible.
Yeah. Bruises on your hip bones.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
forehead. It's just terrible.
It's
I don't
awful.
need no makeup on it.
Yeah, well, you know what? You shouldn't be bumping into walls.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that just happens.
Yeah, it is. It's you
I
know,
think
when you go to the store, it's kind of like you bump into people, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Do you bump into doors and walls, Coach? Do you like have a problem getting through the door without your belt loop getting hooked on something? Is it?
I traditionally don't fall. I traditionally don't bump into doors. I have been on my cell phone, and had the need to look for it.
Okay. All right, that does make me feel better.
Well, you know what's worse is when you misplace your phone and you forget your number.
Oh my God.
I've done that, and I'm just like, oh man, this is not a good time, and there's no grandkids around to tell me what it is.
Granny, I think Ing has some trouble.
He has trouble. I love my Ing. What's his problem?
He's right there.
I know. I see him, sweetheart. Ing, do you have a
Shit,
problem,
AFD, you sound like you're bumping into walls right now. Just cut those. Hi,
He
Granny.
turned his head.
Love you.
Hi, hon.
Cut you off. Sorry. Go ahead.
But thank you for letting me come up. But yeah, I when I saw the the F word, I was like, oh, this is my channel. Woo-hoo-hoo.
You want to talk about the F word?
Oh,
You know
I was
what?
so excited.
I think Ing wants to fight. Let's go.
Nah, nah. He don't really fight, but if you piss him off, all I can say is there will be no warning when he comes in. You'll get it straight. You'll understand where he's coming from and where you stand. That's all I can tell you. He was mean to you?
Yeah.
Check in Discord.
Now, if you said I
sent you a
was mean
message.
to you, I totally could get that. But Ing,
I can't check on Discord when I'm on fucking StreamYard, Ing.
well, then you should get a better phone. Or have your phone and get a laptop.
I do have a laptop.
Well, then turn it on.
I don't want to.
There's a button. Oh, no, you just did not rebel. There's like a little button you push. And you push it, it turns on. And you sign in, young man.
Oh my God.
I'll sign in whenever I want.
Oh, no, you didn't. Again, mouth off to an old woman that you're going to tell me you're going to do something when you want. And you know everything in the world. If you don't believe you, ask you.
So I have a question. I have a question for you, Granny. We were taking a look at this picture, and I'd like to know your opinion. Is he hot?
He is. And he's rich.
Oh, he's rich. He's rich and hot. What do you think he does for a living?
Oh, and he's a hippie too. I like that. I would say he runs a business of some type because he's in comfortable clothes. I'm sorry, I'm not speaking to you right now. So can you please not talk to me, young man?
Okay.
You've rebelled.
Oh my God, she's gonna spank you. Okay, let's talk more about this man.
He is good looking, and he doesn't have man boobs at all, and his belly's kind of flat. Yeah, he don't have that man.
He doesn't have man boobs.
And he doesn't have man boobs, and he don't have a man belly. I call it old man belly.
Okay.
But I would say he runs a business type thing.
What kind of business do you think he runs?
I would think it's probably a business he inherited from his father in his family.
Okay.
And I would say probably construction or oil.
Construction or oil? What if I told you that he touches people for a living?
I think he's going to teach us how to reach oil.
I was going to say, where does
baby drill?
Drill, baby, drill.
Where
Wow.
Oh, he's that kind of toucher. Oh, hello. So with his equipment, he became rich. That's one hell of a. Oh, I could make a rhyme right now. That's a hell of a dick. Just saying.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited because we're going to talk about something fun next Thursday. We're going to talk about Tantra.
Oh, darn. I thought he was going to be on here tonight. I thought, oh, my gosh. A
He
guy to
is.
talk dirty.
He is.
He
is, Granny. We get a good-looking man to come talk dirty to us next week.
This is
Coach has been
exactly-
working extra hard for us.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like the F word. Now a guy to talk dirty. Oh Lordy. Is there dessert? Like I'm talking real dessert because
Yes, that's what we're gonna call it from now on. We're gonna call it dessert.
Yeah.
I may cry. EFD, you need to go down into the audience, honey. You're too young.
What?
Oh my goodness. You know something.
What did you say, Green?
Oh no, you just didn't ask me to repeat myself, young man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to talking about something, kind of relaxing. We've been doing a lot of R words. We need to go into the F word.
Absolutely.
No,
I'm all
I want to ask Green.
out of the alphabet.
What the fuck
F
did you
word
say
is-
to me, Green?
Huh?
What did you say to me?
I said to you, hush.
Why don't you hush?
I don't have to hush because I'm a senior citizen and I get discounts at Walgreens on Tuesday. So you know what? What do you get a discount on what day of the week?
I don't get a discount on shit.
Exactly.
Oh my
because you're
God.
not a senior citizen, sweetheart.
Steve wants to talk about BDSM. What do we know about that? Does anybody know anything about that?
Coach, I think you need to have another
yeah.
episode for us, and I
No,
think
but
the
I,
stage tree intellectual needs to come educate
Well,
us.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna
he's
game
helping
you.
his son with his homework, but maybe he'll
Hey,
come up
Ian,
later. Oh my God.
will you get Granny for me?
yes. You want somebody to hit me?
Well, I think maybe you and E need to get a room. He might like to be spanked. I don't know.
Uh, his voice alone just doesn't. Yeah, it's not
Well,
not
my
feeling it.
voice.
Oh, wait. Okay, let me.
Yeah.
I want to hear something. I want to hear
Oh,
something.
hang on. I'm sorry.
I want to hear
What's
your
wrong with my voice,
sexiest
Granny?
voice. No,
You want to hear
no.
whose voice?
I
Hey,
want to hear you, your sexiest voice, and I want you to ask to speak with your lover. Okay, so we're gonna play like a phone game, and you're gonna call your
oh
lover.
no, I'm not playing any games. I'm gonna leave.
What did you say? You were leaving?
I'm not playing fucking games. No.
I just got a call from a research company at
Yeah.
8:45, and she says, "Hi, we're from a research company." I said, "And it's Friday night. We don't take research calls. Thank you. Goodbye."
There you go.
I tell
Bye.
you. And then to call me at 8:45, who does she think she is?
Hey,
If I would have been younger, I'd have been having sex.
hey, Granny, you better not make fun of my voice again.
I didn't say that I'm making fun of it.
Yeah.
It's your voice. It's the one I'm assuming you were given. I don't think I know you. I think you're just playing games silly.
Who's
Granny,
playing games? Ing?
Granny,
No.
I'm not playing games.
Granny.
Uh-huh.
I want you to ask for your lover. Like call your lover. Bring, bring, bring. Call your lover.
You
Bring,
want
bring, bring.
bling, bling, bling.
Ing, get your ass up here.
You did it so much better. I like the way you did it.
Bring, bring, bring.
Bling, 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 bling.
I think you have to roll your tongue a little bit.
Oh, bling. I don't know. If this
I'm
is
gonna
like
call
talking
Carmen.
Spanish, I
Okay.
am not good at it. I got kicked out of class in high school and trying to roll my tongue.
I'm calling. I'm gonna call Charmin, and
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna be me. I'm going to be Mike.
I'm about to fucking hop off.
Bring,
Oh,
bring, bring.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
who said that?
I did.
No, who said hello like in a manly, sexy voice?
That was me.
No
That
way.
was hello.
You
That-
guys are good. I'm so glad I'm friends with y'all.
Oh, I'm so
We
glad
love
we
you,
are
girl.
too, Granny. I'm glad you
But I
stopped
promise
by
you,
today.
Y'all are so good. I can't even roll my tongue and I can't even impersonate nothing. I
well,
just yell.
you've been with your husband a long time. I think you can roll it in the right way, ma'am.
Almost 25 years. Yes. Yes. And if you ever have one where, you boast about the things you're good at, oh, I'll be there because I love to boast about what I'm good at because I am damn good at it. And I have had a lot of years to get it good.
So
But Ian, you
really, what are
cannot
you
be
good
on
at,
this
darling?
panel if I say it.
What are
'Cause
you good at?
Um,
What's up, Sam?
one of my dogs is acting weird.
No, we don't do things with
Hey,
dogs.
hey, no, my dog, my little Shih Tzu. Hang on, I'll be right back.
This went off the ropes.
Well, especially since we were talking about kissing dogs earlier. I just no.
I have this
Yeah.
one little Shih Tzu, and she will make these weird noises to get my attention, because I
Yeah.
panic and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong with her?" Okay, first off, I am good at head. I can give a hell of a good blowjob. Just saying. But
Wait a minute, you woke Super Tramp up. You were
Super
And
Trevor
you
was like, wait a
have
minute, what?
Oh, hello.
and you
Hi.
do know how to use your tongue. You do have to know how to suck it just right and lick it as well. from top to bottom.
Granny, did you have the sex talk with your kids?
Granny,
Yes, I did. Each
I
one
need
of them.
30
Why do you think?
seconds. I'll
Why
be
do you
back.
think they're healthy and horny?
This is Friday Night F words.
I did. That's why my kids are not shy at all.
Oh my God.
They're like our mother.
I need a fan. Oh my word.
But like I told them, I'd rather them hear it from me than someone else. At least I'll tell them the truth.
That is fabulous. You know what? But when you're a granny, I guess you were just free to be free.
Oh, and I love to make up positions. Oh yes.
Wait a minute. When are you making up positions?
Okay.
I thought all the positions were already made.
Well,
I mean, I think they're already made. Well, what you got, Granny?
they may be, because I didn't know this one, but I thought I made it up, but maybe I didn't. You have him lay down and he gets it nice and hard. You turn around looking the opposite way and put your legs underneath his, so his legs are tilted a little bit. And then you start pulling it towards you, but away from him. And you rub it real soft as it's in you, real slow. And then you just keep going. That is my husband's favorite, just saying.
Can you draw us a picture?
I can.
But only stick figures. Okay.
That's what I was going to say. That's about all I can
We're
do.
gonna need stick figures.
Yes, okay, I'm going to need a picture, please. Draw us a stick picture. Wait a minute. Look.
I told you I might have actually invented something.
Coach is going to turn it into a hangman game.
Well,
There you go.
I think we're going to be very prepared by the time this guy shows up next week.
I know. I know. Wait a minute. You know, at the part where I start taking questions, oh my, I cannot wait to get the question from Granny. What's up, CeeLo? Oh my God. Stanley said the new Karma Sutra. Okay. So, I mean, it kind of sounded like she was talking about reverse cowgirl, but it was I was just
it's like this. I can't draw it. Okay. It's like, say he's laying like this. This is him. He's laying like that.
Okay.
Now, you turn around where your butt is toward his face. Toward his face.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then you have your legs up, but you have them underneath his.
How are you getting your legs underneath his legs if you're facing his legs?
No, because
tantric
he's
yoga.
laying there like that.
He's got his legs in my brain, and it's just not working out for me.
It's tantric yoga.
Take pictures,
It is
but
tantric
I will.
yoga. That's exactly what
I'll
tantric
take pictures
yoga
and
is.
send them
Right
to you
there.
girls. I'm telling
She's
you right
taking
now.
pictures and sending.
But anyway, so here's this, and it's bigger than that, but that's just, kind of what. But
Granny
anyway,
knows
so
what she's doing.
so
Granny knows what she's doing.
your butt is looking toward him, but that's just, and then you slide down on it, and your legs are under there because you're in control of everything. You don't want to have your legs over his. It's spreading your legs too far. You want to be able to have your vagina over that, and then you're sliding it up and down, and you got your hands up right here, and you're looking the opposite way, and you're in control completely. You're sliding up and down slow, and then you control how fast you want to go and how fast you want him to come. That's what it is. God, I look like shit. I'm telling you, I'm going to have a new hair color because I'm going to do something with this shit. Hell.
Mr. BDSM said that's the reverse cowgirl. That's what
it's modified in some way for sure.
Yeah. Well, then I reversed cowgirl. So I didn't know what it was called, but I thought, my husband calls it, I sure do like that position you invented. Because he was like, I've never had no one do this. But we've been married in August 25 years and been together 28.
Aww.
Granny.
But yeah,
Good
he's
for
a
you,
sweetheart.
Granny.
But yeah, he likes that a lot.
Oh my
and the
God.
woman controls everything.
Oh my God.
Wrist
Those
cuffs.
wrist cuffs are really important because he listed them twice.
And
I see
Oh.
that. I see that. I don't see myself enjoying being cuffed. I might want to cuff someone else.
why
I
would
mean,
you're not walking us like a dog. You're having sex with us. Why do you want to have to put a collar
Why
on us
not?
I
and
want to
Why
trap
not?
you so you can't get away.
hell no. When you start trying to hold my ass down or strap me up to a headboard, we got issues and we're gonna fight. It's gonna turn from
Well,
having
no, you're
sex.
not, because you're going to be cuffed.
Oh, it's as soon as he brings out something that jingles, I know you'll know if it's a bracelet or if it's the
I
serious
mean,
shit.
if I was going to be,
Dominatrix, well, no wonder. Hell no.
I
I
don't
ain't
know.
into that shit. I can control it, and I'm just that damn good at it that you won't need none of that. So get you
I
with
think
a
once they
woman.
experience it, they like it, though. I think it's the entertainment portion for them. They like to be beat.
Oh, now if I'm doing it to them, that's okay.
Yeah.
Right. See, I think I'm thinking I'm
They
down
ain't
with
doing
the
it to me.
spanking of the man, and maybe a little spanking from me.
Just a little. But nothing that leaves red marks because we don't like
Yeah,
marks.
no marks.
No, we don't like marks. Marks are no fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
No marks.
Marks
No.
are evidence.
Yeah, we don't like any of that.
Yeah. The handcuff thing. I mean, I know there's people into it, just like there's women that are into or guys being choked. And at my
Yeah.
age now, if somebody tried to choke me, you know, I'm gonna see the light and we're gonna fight. Because I am telling you right now, I ain't going nowhere. I want to live forever. I'm just trying to
don't.
figure out how to do
Wait
it.
a minute.
I
Wait a
do
minute.
because I'm so nosy and I want to see what all my grandkids and great grandkids do.
Pain and pleasure are extremely closely related in neural studies. I mean, maybe.
I
I
believe
think
it
we
is.
have a fitness Frank F word.
See, Sherman, we need to hang out together because you know what? I love life so much that I'll make you love life so much, and we'll go and sit and we'll be wondering what's that person doing, and then we'll look at your kids, my kids, and we'll go, what are they going to look like with gray hair?
Yeah, it would
What
be
are
nice.
they? Yeah.
One
It
of
would
my
be nice to
exes
see my
wanted
kids
me
that
to.
long.
One of my exes wanted me to choke him once. It was.
Really?
I didn't do it.
Yeah,
But
because what if you do it
it
too
was
much and you
weird.
don't realize it, and then something happens?
Right, because it
Yeah.
could work out really badly for somebody if someone doesn't know where the boundary is.
Exactly. And you
Right.
Right?
get so over excited and stuff.
Yeah.
Was like,
I don't know. I
uh,
feel like I want to ask Steve what's his safe word, and Mr. 'Cause he's got it going on. He's
Mine
doing
would be help. I got a nut on top of me, and I don't mean literally.
Oh my God. So why didn't you didn't choke him? You didn't choke him, Trampy.
no.
And so what did you end up doing for him?
Really?
What did I wind up doing for him? Quite a bit.
I mean, he had expectations.
Just
But
because I didn't choke him doesn't mean that we didn't have a good time.
Right.
Oh, okay, so he was okay with you not comfortable with that.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was fine with it. So
Yeah. Because, you know, some people can be persistent if there's something they want.
Look at this. He said his safe word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, good
Oh
luck
my
finding a
God.
woman that's going to be able to say that in a time of, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, get off me.
I think that's why he uses that word.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm very impressed that he was able to spell it out. You know,
I know.
God.
I feel like that you keep looking at me. I need to.
I can't look away. I cannot look away, Granny. Feels kind of like you don't want me to hit on you.
It's like
Just saying.
he's like my bestie, and I'm just like, oh, he's looking at me going, I can't believe she drew a picture.
No, I'm
And
saying
then
to keep
he
going.
explains.
Tell us more. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my God. Oh my God.
I love Granny.
Blue, is your safe word red?
No, it's peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, can't really mistake it for anything else, and it's not something that would come up normally. So there's absolutely no doubt that what you've said,
When it's
and
easy
it's
to
and it's
say.
not. It's but sometimes people enjoy saying things that would normally mean stop, but they don't really mean that at that time. But if you really mean stop, you can say peanut butter.
But what if you have a woman that when you say peanut butter
Hmm.
or she says peanut butter, you could, as a comedy act, and say, what kind of jelly?
Mm. Well, there is that.
And then she may have to scream help.
There is that.
or butter.
Oh,
Yeah, the thing is that where that started actually was life-saving class, like in
Yeah.
the water life-saving. Yeah, because you're simulating somebody drowning, right? What are they gonna? If somebody's drowning, what do they yell?
Help.
Right. So we didn't, but you never yell help. So when we were practicing, instead of yelling help, we would yell peanut butter. That was what, so you're in the water flailing around, pretending to drown, yelling peanut butter. So I thought that was hilarious. And since then, it's always been the safe word.
So you're
Even
trying
in
to tell me
combat,
that
it was the safe word.
so you're trying to tell me that your safe word came from a military exercise? Is that
No, it wasn't actually in the military. That was when I was
Okay.
like, I don't know, I was like 14. No, I was in the Boy Scouts at that point. That's not a military thing.
I don't know, but you having a safe word in Boy Scouts makes me feel funny.
I know that makes, yeah.
No, the safe word, it was because you couldn't yell help, right? So they said, okay, we're not going to yell help. When you're simulating drowning, yell peanut butter instead of help. If you really need help, then yell help, right? So I don't know.
But what if you
It's
have
just
a
something I always
new
remembered.
person and they say, what the hell is that kid out there going up and down in the water for and yelling peanut butter? Is he hungry? Why is he hungry out there bobbing?
That
And
was
they
what
don't
they had
get
us
it
yell
that,
instead of help.
they're drowning.
We were all in life-saving class, so it wasn't like there were people just casually strolling by
Right.
going, damn, all of a sudden I want a sandwich. I don't know why.
But I mean, think about you get some old woman or old man, and first thing we're gonna think it, what the hell, kid? Quit bobbing in the dang water.
Well, that's when I'm going to have to pull the woman aside and have that peanut butter conversation with her.
That is one heck of a sentence.
That's
From holding-
𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗃.
It's for symbols. So
That's
yeah.
one thing
I mean, really, I think that it's, whatever you feel best with.
Yeah, that is true. That is
yeah.
true.
So some people feel safer actually when they're not in control.
Yeah.
As long as, if they trust the person that they're with, then they feel safer when they're not in control.
Well, you got to remember, in my lifetime, I've only been with 2 men. My first husband of 20 years, and I had my kids with. We got married at 18. I went through high school with him. He was my high school sweetheart. And then my husband today. Because when I got divorced, I didn't date. I had my kids, was concentrating on my kids. I didn't make that a priority about me. I had to get a job. I started working at the bank and taking care of my kids. And they were teenagers. So, of course, you got to keep your toes and where, what they're doing. But, I don't know. And I was always the kind of person in my family. I was the oldest. And I took care of everybody. My mom, my dad, my sisters, and was there for them. And,
So you had to be comfortable in being in control of things.
Yeah. And I got tired of it.
Yeah.
I really did. I got tired of it.
But you're comfortable in that space.
Exactly. Because that's all I know.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, each person has what turns them on. And it's kind of inexplicable. I mean, how do you explain that, you find certain things exciting and other things that like maybe perhaps many people get excited about. Like for instance, I don't understand the guys that get excited over feet. Doesn't do a thing for me.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
but
you know,
I mean,
I find
it's
it
pretty
interesting that
popular.
you mentioned that. It's very popular.
I don't get it, but okay. You know, that's fine. I mean, each person has to deal with their preferences
Yeah,
and
Pete, I was
find
always,
somebody that can deal with those preferences when it comes to sex anyway, or relationship stuff.
I heard one time people are into underarms.
Yeah,
I
there's
have heard that. I heard
people
that
are into
on
all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, and I had
Why?
never heard. I
How
don't know.
far up, Granny? Full arm.
No, your underarms, silly goose.
I know.
But you want to know something? I find, you know,
Or non-F word for the evening, 𝗙𝗶𝗶𝗵𝘁.
Right.
Oh Lord,
𝗙𝗶𝗶𝗵𝘁. I don't know what that is.
We're all
feces.
Googling
It came up
now.
early.
I know.
You don't
It
want
was
to know.
like one of the
Granny.
first things
yeah,
on the table this
yeah.
evening.
No. We remember what that is now. Yeah.
Yes. But I do find, the way a man's forearm looks. You know, I have a particular type of forearm that I want to look at that I find attractive, like when he has his veins and stuff.
Forearm? Is that what you said? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, see, you know, there's all kinds of different things that people find attractive, and some
I don't think
people
I typed
find
that
repellent.
word right because it says dogs. The
Yeah, no, that's
𝗙𝗶𝗶𝗵𝘁
not
thing.
it.
I don't see. This is why I keep my camera off because I am so naive in so many ways because there's so
No.
much
Oh, well,
new
can you
stuff.
type
You
it in
know,
the chat? Let me see it. Can I still find that word? Okay, wait. Yeah,
It's 𝗙𝗶𝗆𝗆
I got it.
𝗃𝗍𝗔𝗔𝗍.
That reminds me. Do you know George Takei, the actor, Japanese? Like it was in Star Trek. He was Mr. Zulu, and he's openly gay. Is married, they live in California, and he was on the Howard Stern show. And his fetish was like the lower arm. If it had hair, it had to have hair. That was his fetish.
oh,
Who fell asleep that I was talking?
Well, no, I was busy typing the word 𝗙𝗶𝗶𝗵𝘁, and I was just
okay.
going to say that's the word of the day.
Hi, Ready Red. I wasn't looking at chat. I'm sorry. Hi, Ready Red. I love him. He's awesome.
He is. He's a darling.
So cute.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's I'm glad that I know the proper word for that kind of bad activity, but I don't want anybody who's into that. I think that's
No, and I really feel like that's the kind of thing you should be disclosing early on, right?
Mhm.
If that's the sort of thing that you're into, you should be disclosing that up front so that you weed out somebody who is not interested in that nonsense.
You could do a whole show on just trying to determine which moment of the evening would be the right time to drop that one on somebody.
I mean, like that would
Oh.
Oh, by the way,
we do that before the first date. Like maybe normalize sharing your kinks before you become emotionally attached to somebody.
I don't know.
it,
You have a
I
kink?
think
I
that
wonder
if
if
somebody's genuinely kinky, that might be actually something that, you know, I think for most people, I mean, a lot of people don't think of their kinks as necessarily kinky. It's just a preference. You know, I mean,
Okay.
things don't get like bizarre until you start getting into outfits and, you know, eating things that aren't supposed to be on the menu.
You know, definitely eating things that aren't supposed to be on the menu. I really feel like that's the kind of thing that you should be discussing early.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
definitely
But I
by
mean,
the third date. Like,
as far as like each person's like little individual quirks, because for most people they're just individual, you know, preferences, which are completely inexplicable. You know, like why are some guys attracted to butts and other guys don't care about butts? They like boobs, you know, or legs, or like, you know, I mean, feet is
Oh,
like me
Lord
kind of
have
getting out there,
mercy. I
but
just found that word. Thank you
you
for
know,
spelling it.
how do you explain, you know, it's inexplicable, you know, what causes a person to feel attraction. So, and what turns people on is just like the same thing. I think that's just me. That's my perception, just from being around people.
I think I'm glad that I'm older
Well, I mean, I think
Because
some
things are so different nowadays.
Yeah,
I'm-
Granny, they're doing a bunch of weird shit these days.
They are. And
Yeah, some weird
you
stuff
know.
going on.
They've actually been doing it all the way along,
Well,
but
what's
the
so sad is you
internet
can
wasn't
have
there to
fun
let
with
us know about it.
Yeah,
just
there was a lot
simple
of things I
sex
missed
and-
for a long time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Cody wants to see what he missed. There were some vocabulary words.
Yeah.
Just scroll back up in the chat.
And
Some
there's a
research
new
for you
game of
to do.
Hangman that
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
look like the
there's
old
a
game of
Hangman.
Hangman.
There's a new gang of Hangman, and we're all really looking forward to Coach Love's guest next Thursday.
Yes,
we're
yes,
all
yes.
we clearly need a week's
Ta-da!
worth of sex talk before we talk about anything else.
There we
You got to
go.
have Granny on that panel because I'm sure
Granny
that
on the
has.
panel.
Yeah,
Yes,
when she draws that picture, that guy will have a name for it, and it won't be reverse cowgirl.
Okay, yes, Granny, save your picture. Save your picture.
When I was drawing, I was like, okay, I don't know how to get her where she's supposed to
I'm
go.
still
and it
trying to
makes
figure out how her legs are working. How do you face his legs and get your legs underneath his legs? That's not working for me.
Tantric yoga guy will be able to explain it. I'm
Tantric
telling
yoga
you.
guy's gonna have to
Yeah.
break that one down
You
for
gotta-
us.
yeah, you're gonna have to explain that to him, and he'll have a name for it. I swear to God, he will.
Yeah,
But
it's just like if
it
a
will
guy
not
has
be
his
reverse
knees
cowgirl. It'll
bent.
sound really cool and exotic.
Yeah, if he has his knees bent and then you just slide your legs in between the bent part and curve your legs around by his waist, and then he relaxes his legs on yours, and then you've got control to the penis, and you put it in your vagina, and then you just start taking care of business very slowly.
I'm gonna have to work this one out.
Taking care of business.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
So glad you
My-
showed up today, Granny.
Thank you.
Well, I would say something that I like to do that is, I would say, a little unusual is bed dancing. And
I've heard of mattress dancing, but I have not heard of bed dancing. So what is it?
Well, mattress dancing is when you're doing the naughty, but bed dancing is literally when you're kind of slow dancing in bed. You got your music playing. You're going, rock the boat, rock the boat. You're dancing. You know, it's kind of like a thing that, right before you go to sleep and you got your music playing. You're just kind of swaying in the bed to the music, and there you go. It's like a little sweet thing.
Sounds sweet.
Okay, it might be corny, but I like it.
Yeah, whatever makes you happy. Everybody's got their own thing.
I don't think that's a fetish, though. Do you have a fetish, Charmin?
You know what's wonderful about
I have a
Charmin I
fetish?
love
What,
is
Granny?
that when we say something, me or Coach Love,
Mm-hmm.
she'll give us that look like, oh, well, if that's your thing, okay. But then if she's like, oh, okay, yeah. And I love it about her because it's like, me and Coach Love get excited about things. And Charmin's so calm and reserved.
Like, how many different ways is this going to come back to bite me in the ass if I overshare too much information? Let me do the calculus on this. I should just shut my mouth.
I know, but see, with me, I'm to a point, I don't care. They can call me crazy old granny with the nasty mouth. I'll be like, you damn straight I do. Tell you, when I seen F word,
Thank you, Mrs. Julia, girl.
I was
Thank
like
you for
trying
the
to click
love.
on this and hoping that y'all hadn't ended yet. I was so excited.
So, I mean, I'm down with the F word. I think F word Friday is going to be a thing.
Well, I was hoping y'all weren't going to be talking about a food or something, because I was like, man, I'm about to break my mouse here trying to get in there.
What's up, fourth color? Do y'all think food belongs in the bedroom? As far as,
Only
women?
afterwards, and have caramel and apple dip or potato chips and dip, and then you just sit there and reflect on how amazing
Mhm.
the person was. Like, you know, you boast about them and they boast about you, and it's like, oh yeah. And then you
Mm.
might get it again in the middle of the night. Now
Do
remember,
you
these
have
were my younger days, okay?
There you go.
If I
Are
get it
there
now, I'm just glad I survived it and I'm alive to tell.
So I have another question. I want Trampy to answer this question.
Okay.
It's
Yay.
off camera. I want to come on. It's a naughty question.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Come on, camera. I want to see you.
Okay,
What
hold
do
on.
you
Hold on.
And then we're probably eating something.
I am.
His 15th gummy bear.
Yeah, exactly. Whose responsibility is it to get the towel? That's the
Just
look
saw his eyes get wide. That's all.
That's an excellent question. Whose responsibility is the towel?
I know, when she said that, I'm thinking, you know, that is an
In a
excellent
gay relationship
question.
or a straight relationship?
Well, okay, whatever relationship you're in. How about in a gay
Yeah.
relationship? Okay, tell me that. Whose responsibility is it to get the towel?
What if it's a sock?
Okay, so that's how it rolls in a
I'm
gay
not saying
relationship.
it's not a sock. I'm just
High
So-
five,
I'm just
super
saying,
dude.
but I
High
just heard a
five.
joke recently that the reason so many men have foot fetishes is because they lost their virginity to socks.
Oh! Who has a sound effect? Who has a sound effect? Somebody give me a boom. Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, I love it. Super Tramp looks like, what?
You're grown. Why are you using socks? God.
I suddenly had the realization his eyes got big because it was like towel. The
You're
hell?
supposed to wash
takes
it,
a
make it under
towel to
warm
bed?
water. Warm water's nice.
I have.
It's like,
I
whose
have-
shoes
I
are
have
closest to the
little
bed?
towels, and when somebody comes over to my house, and we have sex, and there's semen all over the place, I give them the towel.
You go get the towel.
Yeah.
So are you trying to tell me it matters whose house you're at, and that's the person who goes to get the towel?
Is it a give-receive kind of
I
thing?
think that's
I think
reasonable.
so. Yeah.
I think.
I mean, who's most likely to know where the linen closet
is?
is?
Right.
Okay.
And if you do know where the linen, if it's been a thing for a while and the person does know where the towels are, maybe they'll be nice and go get it one time. But I think it's the host's responsibility.
So okay, so your idea it's whose house it is. Okay. What if you live together? He's biting something again. You with the things in your mouth.
Not dirty socks.
I'm stuck in that oral fetish phase of.
I'm getting a contact high just watching him.
Oh my God. Oh, Blue,
Edible.
Yes.
whose responsibility is it to get the towel?
Whoever's closest to the linen closet. You know, it's a good night though when you peel back the sheet, you peel back the blanket, and the towel's already there.
Okay, preparation.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Surprise! It's the towel.
Look at him. He's dying.
It's like getting a telegram.
Oh my God, he's on mute.
Well,
Charmin,
you don't want to know what I have to say.
oh my God, he's self-censoring.
No, but Coach Love, in this point, if you put the semen deep enough, you just tell her to go to the washroom before it comes out. You don't need a towel at all. Do I
So
have
32
to?
years of marriage is right there.
Should I
32
draw
years
you
of
a
marriage right
picture?
There you go.
That's 32 years of marriage right there.
That's right.
Make sure it goes deep enough, then you don't have the problem.
But it's not his problem anymore. It's hers. She'll clean it up however she feels like it. It's not his problem anymore. He gave her the gift. She can do with it whatever she wants. Preferably not make a baby. Preferably not make a baby. We were just practicing.
I only can prove sex twice in my life. That's the only children I have. So yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Sherman, okay, this is.
I keep trying to avoid all these questions.
No, who's going to get the towel?
The giver, not the receiver.
The person who made the mess?
The person who delivered the mess, not the person who received the mess. The person who delivered the mess.
You know
so
what?
If someone breaks into a house and steals something, it's the house owner's fault. You know when you say the giver
that's what happens to rape victims.
That's
what happens to rape victims. It's always the rape victim's fault for just existing. So
yes, but you got a point. Go ahead, Shami.
Now, Mr. Steele said that if she's a squirter, I mean, it could be, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the towel's probably already there because she was in preparation for that, but, you know, just in case not. It's a sign of gratitude, isn't it? Like, oh, this is wonderful. Here's a hot towel. No?
You know what? I always think it's such a sweet thing for a man to do, to get the towel. I just think that's sweet.
It is thoughtful.
It's very, very thoughtful, and it's
what
very
is sweeter is to take the time to wait for the water to get warm and
yeah,
that's when you're really being like a sweetheart.
Yeah. That's the beginning of the relationship. That is not 32 years of marriage. 32 years of marriage is I don't care what she does with it. I'm done with it. Let's tuck it in there. She can go get it out in the washroom.
She's lucky I gave it to her, right?
That is right. That is right. All 30 seconds of it. She should enjoy it.
So is that part of romance? The fact that you went and got the towel, is that romantic?
It can be. Like I said, if you just go and get a dry towel and chuck it at her, no, that's not romantic. You know, if you go and take the time to get a warm washcloth and go and like help clean her up, then I think that can be romantic.
I do think so. I do think so.
As long as you're not doing it the way you did it to a 6-month-old, you know, where that's all business. You know, you have to be gentle and stuff. If you're cleaning a baby's butt, it's all business. You know, if you do that, not romantic. Like, here, let me grab her by the ankles and yank them up in the air and take a couple of quick swipes at it. No,
don't do that.
You're probably not going to get to take another swipe at it again if you do it like that.
Right? That's not romantic. You have to be gentle
yourself.
and, you know, nice and, you know, maybe expressive.
Or
other than that, you could be, you know, like somebody at a nursing home.
Skip the towel altogether and get yourself a swallower.
It's my theory, just on the other end. Absolutely.
You know, there might be more to clean up from the event than just semen.
It's all protein.
Yeah, that's true.
Goes right to my hips.
Moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
God.
Not yo-ing.
My face hurts. My face hurts. Good Lord. Does that make you guys happy? I hear it makes some guys happy.
Guys?
What's that? Swallowers?
Yeah.
Is that preferred?
Oh,
is that
yeah.
your preference?
Look at Trent. He's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's nicer when you don't get the feeling that somebody is revolted by, you know, by any aspect of it.
But why, once you're done with it, why do you care what the woman does with it? You're done with it.
That's what I was thinking. I mean,
that's what he was thinking. See,
I don't care what happens, but I'm done with it. It's weird.
Well, she makes a lot of sense right now, right?
So, I mean, seriously, once you've let it go, and the person has it, why do you care if they swallowed it or not?
It's the swallowing process. Why still
don't
blowing
know.
the guy? Like it's abrupt. It just stops or spits and
So what
An
if she
adult-
swallows it and then burps in your face?
Oh, it would take Granny.
Oh,
It would.
I
yeah.
love Granny so much.
Wait a
I'll have to try that out. I'm gonna try it out.
We lost
Go for it.
him.
Lots of
He's from the army. Don't ask.
We ran off the military guy. Good job, Granny.
Here she is
Never heard
waving
that
this
one
freaking
before.
flag, and she's running off the vet.
That freaked me out so bad I hit the leave button. By accident.
He's like, I'll be damned if I ever heard this one before.
What did you want to push? The record button?
No, I think I saw something pop up in the chat and I went to look at that and instead hit leave. And I was like, damn it. I do that constantly. I boot myself like 3 or 4 times during every stream.
That's true, but this time that was perfect timing. That was so good.
Exit stage left even.
I must say, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, but she did ask you a question, Blue.
I can't remember the question now. All the hilarity.
Oh,
What was the question?
Granny.
What if she swallows and then burps in your face?
Oh, that question was directed towards me. I didn't realize that.
Yes, it was about you.
I've had more disgusting things happen.
Okay, so what's the most disgusting thing you've had happen?
The most disgusting thing I've ever had happen. I've had a woman fart
Ew.
while I was in the neighborhood.
Too close for it.
Oh,
Yes,
Sure,
yes,
yeah,
yes. That was disturbing.
too close for
it can be
comfort.
disturbing.
Talk about something that'll break your concentration.
It
Was it
probably
Yeah, it was a,
really
that
broke
was
the
a
mood.
I was taken aback, shall we say?
Like you can't control that. Really?
That was my point. Yes, that was the
pretty
question that I
bad
had to
if you were
ask.
taken back that
You
she
know,
blew you plumb off of her.
Perhaps a little warning would be nice. You know, that kind of thing. I mean, what do you say when somebody does that to you?
Yeah, I'm
Take
done.
Beano next time.
Thank you.
You just
Well,
Not
I'll
usually
go for
when
my
I
money
say thank
back.
you, but I'll keep
So does
that
that
in mind.
qualify? Is that pretty disgusting?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it is.
I thought so too.
when you have beans at dinner, always make sure you don't go downtown because you just never know what may happen.
I don't think beans were on the menu. I think it was. I mean, I was totally surprised and
Then you
Not-
need to
not
have
entirely
Beano
happy.
on the side of the bed.
Right.
Entirely happy.
for her to
yeah, that one that puts a strain on the relationship.
Was she embarrassed?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Who did that?
Oh, shit.
What is going on?
Who did
That wasn't me.
Trampy?
that? Oh, my God. There's
You
shit.
might want to have that thing checked.
Right? You need to wipe. Are you okay?
That's
I think the O-rings are going out.
It was too
What are you
heavy.
putting your mouth on,
Hair.
Trampy?
Oh.
What? I'm just eating. That's all.
Exactly.
What's
What are you
eating?
putting your mouth on, Trampy?
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that
Sounded like an old party balloon to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
He does have a sound effect machine back there. I'm just saying. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I still want to know everybody's fetishes. I guess mine was the forearms. What's yours, Charmin? What do you like that
You
nobody?
mean like a part of someone's body that I like the most?
Yeah, and I don't know if my forearm thing is a fetish. It's just something I think is unusual.
There is a spot on a man's chest, like right in between the pectoral muscles. That is the spot.
That is the spot.
It is the spot.
Okay, Blue, what's yours?
Oh goodness. Like what? Like, okay, I guess I can answer it the way I see fit.
Worse.
Honestly, the first thing I notice about a woman is her face, her eyes.
No, I mean, what gets you going? Like, what's something odd that you find attractive? You know, Charmin is like in this special area on a man's chest. I'm like
Right.
in forearms for some weird reason. You know, the
Okay.
veins in the forearm. What's something you got going on?
And nothing unusual, really. I don't think. I mean, I
Go ahead.
yeah. You can come back to me later.
Mr. Steal Your Girl says the small of the back, right above the booty. Booty.
Right where the dimples are.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Cody says the nose, eyes, and navel. I think the navel is interesting. You know.
Well, honestly, okay. I got a woman has a little curve right below her navel.
Okay.
And that's something that, I mean, it's something that men don't have. It's hard to describe that curve. I love that.
Oh my Lord. This one is kind of popular. Reddy's a thigh gap man. He's a thigh gap man.
Praise the
like
Lord.
what's between the thighs.
Huh?
They just like what's between the thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the vagina?
Yeah.
No.
I learned that word from Granny. She taught me that word.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So Mr.
Mine
Steer
are
Girl likes
teeth.
a little bit of a pooch. Okay, Ing, what are you liking? What are you liking?
It's not directly a body part, but she can be completely naked. High heels when she is in high heels. That's it. That takes
So
me.
you like that look of that
Any woman in high heels is
high heels.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Granny, what are you liking?
Mine are teeth because I'm not kissing anyone to get gingivitis, and I'm not going to let them go down on me and dare give my vagina gingivitis.
Oh God. You know what?
I got it.
That is such a granny answer. That is such a granny answer. I mean,
Right. If they got yuck mouth, they can't get near the other mouth.
Yeah,
Right.
they ain't getting near any opening at all of mine.
For sure.
For
sure.
I take care of my teeth. If they don't take care
Right.
of theirs,
But you
they're
take care of yours
gone.
too.
There you go. Trampy. What's yours?
It used to be when I was younger, like in my teens, it used to be ankles, which is weird.
Really?
And now it's that little happy trail that's right between the belly button and the top of the pubic region there.
Yeah.
Stripe of hair that usually grows there. Oh, by Lanta.
Who said, "Oh my Lanta"?
I did.
Oh, okay. So you like the trail to treasure?
Yes. It's known by many name.
There you go. There you go. My, sugar pie, sugar pie. That's all I can say. Listen, I think we ready. Y'all think we ready for the Tantra Man?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the Tantra Man.
Mm-hmm. Listen, hopefully I can find us a bunch of people to tell us about sexuality and things of that nature. I think it's an important subject to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing, sex is not something to be embarrassed of.
Mm-hmm.
It's, that's why with me, it's like, it's like when I streamed on JTV, where the site I first came from,
Yeah.
my show was Smexy Talk with Granny.
Really? You know
Uh-huh.
what? You are
Mexy.
definitely a Dr. Ruth kind of girl.
Yeah, and then when I was at Vaughn, we talked about sex, and I would get people on a panel, and it was fun. I mean, because you never know. There's people out there with other ideas that you just never think of.
I agree. I agree. I think sex is best in a monogamous relationship, but other people don't feel that way.
Yeah, I thought because I felt that way that it's because I'm old, just
Mm-hmm.
older. But yeah, a lot of people don't, and I mean, all I can say is make sure you carry a lot of raincoats because nowadays you just don't know.
Do you think public sex is cool? Like, getting it on in public?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Wait a minute, Ready Red said he's gonna throw holy water on you. I don't think that's gonna do it.
I think I can kiss my political career goodbye with some public sex. It's over.
Yeah,
you might not want that.
You might not want to be doing that because there'll be somebody with a camera.
Not be participating in that. It's gonna be a no for me.
You're gonna have a political career, or you're having a political
Everybody has a dream. I think public sex would be the end of it.
She has a political career. She does.
What do you do?
Get in trouble.
That's evasive.
Mm-hmm. I told you she had a political career. She knows how to stay out of it and get in it at the same time.
Everybody got to be good at something. I piss people off like nobody's business.
Yeah, then you definitely don't. If you're out there pissing people off, you definitely don't need to be having public sex.
No, that's going to really backfire on me.
That gives them ammunition.
I can't even talk to anybody about being in a dating situation without it backfiring on me. It's not worth it.
Ouch.
I do think it would be fun to get you and Old Blue in a political, maybe geopolitical conversation. Not today, though, because we're not having those kinds of F words today. We're having fun F words today.
No, I'd look forward to having a conversation.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Absolutely. I've enjoyed the couple panels that he's been on. He's really brought a lot to it. He was a treat last night.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Last night was pretty fiery, though. Kind of at the end. Yeah, it was kind of at the end. It got pretty fiery. And I promise you, you men could have gone on for another 3 or 4 hours. You could have.
I think Ing and I did actually afterwards, backstage.
Yeah, you guys did. Look, there was more. You needed a backstage pass. There was a party and the after party and the after party. It just kept going and going and going.
We talked about many things. Solved all of the world's problems and then promptly forgot the solutions.
We can discuss it all.
I would like to say to you, thank you for your service. I am very much patriotic. I love being an American, and I'm proud of our country, and not always who's running it, but proud of our country. And I always try to remember to thank our servicemen, because without you and what you do, you wouldn't allow this old woman to do the dumb, silly things she does at just going out here and being silly, or going to a dollar store, something so unimportant. And I thank you for that. Or,
I
even
appreciate
having a conversation with someone and putting a smile on their face. I love doing that. But thank you. My
Yeah,
Does that mean
husband,
you're going to send them a copy of your picture?
Say again.
he done saw me. That's enough to run him off the panel.
No, I
Lord.
mean your drawing.
Oh, my drawing? Do you want me to autograph it?
Yes, I think you should autograph it and send it to Blue.
I'll autograph it.
Upload it. Oh, upload it to Loveland, Granny.
Yeah, you can float it there.
I don't know how to do that stuff.
No, just take a picture of your drawing and upload it to Loveland. And I think I'm gonna put the word that I can't remember. I think I'm gonna put it in Loveland as a vocabulary word and make everybody look it up.
Okay.
They're gonna say, "What the hell is wrong? What happened?"
Yeah. But no, I just wanted to let you know that I try to everyone that I know, even on YouTube. It's still important for us to remember that. And my husband was retired Air Force, and my first husband was retired Army. So I just wanted to let you know that you're
Well,
not
thank you.
forgotten.
Thank you. It was an
And
honor and a privilege to be able to serve.
Well,
It really was, because there's a lot of people that I run into people all the time that would have loved to have served, and for whatever reason couldn't.
yeah.
And so
Well,
I
if you
was
lived by me
privileged.
and I saw you in the store, and I saw you in uniform, I'd give you a hug and a kiss on your cheek and say thank you.
Oh,
Aww.
thanks. That's sweet. That's very sweet. I will consider myself hugged and kissed.
Okay.
That
Yes.
is very, very sweet.
Note to self: make sure your vibrator and your taser are different colors. Trust me.
That your
Who
battery's
played
charged.
that?
I don't know.
Wasn't me.
I think we just got rickrolled.
You think so?
I think
Yeah.
so. And
But
that the
who?
battery's charged.
And
If
that's
it's
the battery.
rechargeable.
I don't know anybody who would confuse their taser and their vibrator. I just don't think that's possible. It's a
Yeah.
cute little clip. I love it, but that's not a mistake I would make.
Yeah. If you're trying to tase somebody with
Yeah.
something look like a dick, there's a problem.
Yeah.
I want to know where you bought it at.
Yeah.
Or
Because
if you're masturbating with anything that has sparks coming off of it,
exactly.
you might have a problem.
Mine looks like a flashlight.
I mean, maybe burn up a vibrator, but it's not the same thing.
Or mine looks like a flashlight with the little taser things around it. And I so badly want someone to come at me, and God darn it, they won't. Sometimes I just I want to run at someone and tell them, I know you were coming after me.
Oh my God! No,
And then I want to
seriously,
tell them, I'm here to light your life up.
Granny really is the walk and talk and fuck around and find out.
there you go. There you go.
I wish you would.
I wish you would. I
Yeah.
wish you would. No, I have a real question. Men, I want to know, would you say this to a woman? And women, I want to know, what would you say, or what would happen if a man said this to you? All right, here we go.
No, I'm just gonna go home.
No, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna sit your ass down. I'm gonna finish cooking. You're gonna get some dick, and we're gonna lay down and watch a movie.
I like him.
You like him?
I like him too.
You know what? You people, y'all just mesmerized.
He certainly seemed to be put together appropriately.
Yeah, he was.
No.
I mean, it really would depend on what the conversation was before that little statement came out.
There has to be context.
Yeah.
I would have said, I don't care how good looking you are. I'm going to fuck you up trying to talk to me like that.
I mean,
Exactly. See, thank you,
maybe.
Granny. Thank you, Granny.
Yeah, no.
See, me and you, Granny. Me and
Yeah.
you. I don't care what you
When-
got to say.
when
What you not
Granny-
gonna do is get away with talking to me like that. That's what you're not gonna do.
Exactly.
When Granny gives someone a back porch reading, boy oh boy, they know what's up. This is nothing today. Granny can do way better even. If need.
I'm telling you for real. What I wouldn't really say anything. I would just get my purse and leave. I would be like,
Well, if I did that, I'd definitely clobber him upside his head with that purse before I left.
oh, okay. See, you're gonna get something with Granny.
It's like,
You're gonna get something with Granny. I got you. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Wait, what does it say? All right. Thank you. I'm with you. I am fitness, Frank. I almost didn't see you, brother.
Hi, Frank.
Oh, hey, Buttercups.
Hey, what's up in the Cyberverse?
Hi,
Here we are.
Frank.
Let's bump it over to the Cyberverse. We're here with the Thrive Hive. We got Coach Love. Okay. Coach Baby Love today.
Baby Love today.
Baby Face Love. We got Charmin Smith, the ever beautiful, the superest pumped champ tramp. We've got the Granny. She's got the plump rump fanny. We've got what happened to Old Blue? He's steel and true. And we've got Ing, who wants to be known as effing today. All right, respect it, brother.
Good to see you, Frank.
Hey, it's always buff to see you, Buttercups. Oh, there we go.
Oh my God, we have been let into the Cyberverse. It rains, baby.
When it rains, it pours, and some people can't stand the rain on their window. You know that one, though.
Yes, I do. What I do need to know from you, Frank, what's your favorite F word? And it can't be Frank.
Frankly, you had it. You knew. You saw like 4, 5, 83 miles ahead. You knew what the freak was gonna say. Yeah. What is this referencing? It's kind of, you said fetish. Is that what we're doing?
Well, no.
Real specific body parts?
The general question of the day is, what is your favorite F word, Frank?
Recently, Frank would say friends has been an interesting F word.
Frank is always so freaking sweet.
Well, not on purpose. Frank does not mean to be.
Frank, you have no imagination.
And actually, could we go back to the gentleman before?
Yeah.
Right? And we said, well, some people didn't like how he spoke to the woman, and others had different. So Frank actually can appreciate that tone.
No, I'm just gonna go home.
No, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna sit your ass down. I'm gonna finish cooking. You're gonna get some dick, and we're gonna lay down and watch a movie.
Yeah, and what would your response be there, Coach Babyface Love?
Keep going with my purse on my shoulder.
Oh no! You said something else before.
Yeah, that's what I would do. What did I say before? Because
you said you retorted before.
What did I say? I mean,
you said, you're not going to talk to Coach.
No. I'm not. My response, my real life response, is to get my purse and leave. I'm not arguing. I'm not sticking around the house to argue with anybody. Oh no.
Okay. Because see,
I'm not arguing.
And maybe Frank just sees it differently, but right there, you would play off that dynamic. If a woman retorted, with the same zeal, the same zest, hey, we got it. That's maybe what that individual was looking for.
Oh,
you don't have to be submissive. You can still have fun and maybe, have a little banter.
Oh, so what you're trying to say is you want to act it out.
Yeah, you could perceive it. There's no right answer. There's no right or wrong answer. You're right. Hey, maybe you put the purse on your shoulder like that, and then Frank, just dips right in front of you and puts his arm real easy around your shoulder, just real easy, and pulls you in. And if you're receptive, maybe right there you make out for the first time. Whatever.
You know what? Listen to this here. Frank is a makeup artist. He wants
But you
to
know
start
what?
some
If you're
stuff.
the kind of woman that something sets you off, oh no, you want to ring their bell.
Oh
Because
my
if it's
God.
not with the purse, you grab that skillet that has those pork chops in it, hit him upside the back of his head, and then lay it down. And he can pick the pork chops
It
up
sounds
off the
like a
floor.
confession, Granny. It sounds like a confession.
Wait a minute. Did this really happen, Granny?
Specific, right?
In the kitchen with the
Well, I
frying
did see it.
pan.
I
It was
did
major.
no.
It was Mr. Mustard
I did see
in the
a scene
kitchen.
like this in Medea.
No, because there were
And
no
it
pork
wasn't
chops.
Medea that did it. It was
It was
her
grits.
niece.
She had grits. See, grits is the standard
Grits,
answer,
yes, but
Granny. If you had
unfortunately,
pork chops and you had a frying pan and you was doing stuff with it and you made love afterwards, Granny, this is a memory.
oh no! I ain't saying you're gonna make love. I'm saying on your way out the door, if you either hit him with your purse upside the head or you take that skillet and hit him upside the head. Oh hell, there ain't gonna be no love making. There ain't even gonna be no flat, dirty sex. It ain't gonna happen after you use that tone and that demeanor. That demeanor alone, no matter. And he was a handsome young man, but he threw that all out the door. But now I'm the kind of woman. There again, I don't like to be talked to like that.
I am. I
I have a
am.
question though.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The question is, if he had said it without the sneering, if he had said it like gently,
Mm-hmm.
if he said it a different way, would it have a different impact?
To me, it would have.
Yes.
So it's the tonality.
Because those sentences, I mean, in the right format, in the right context, could be smoking hot.
Yeah.
But
Right.
not said like you're looking at somebody like they're a piece of trash that you just hauled in off the street.
Right. Or
That
you're
is
looking
an
out at
excellent
them.
Like,
point.
sit down, mutt. First, I'm going to feed you. Then I'm going to shag you. And you're going to like, and then I'm going to watch a movie with you. And you're going to like the whole damn thing.
When you feel like
Exactly.
they're
Don't
looking
talk
down
to
at
me
you,
like
like
that.
you're not intelligent
Exactly.
enough to bother you.
Yeah, but if they said that like just a little bit differently, it would have it could get a different response. Am I
Oh,
correct?
they
It,
said
it
it a
really
different
depends on who
way.
you're saying it to, too.
Well, if they said it a different way, I tell you right now, I'd take him right there on the floor.
See, there
I
it is.
know.
See
Don't make it too late.
That's the
So,
reaction they're looking
so
for.
demeanor has a lot to do. You can say all kinds of things in the right demeanor
Oh,
and
just
come off just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd let the pork chops burn. Let's do it.
I
But
wouldn't
it
recommend
depends
it for
on
a
how you
pickup
say it.
line, but
No, not at all.
Well, yeah, so like context matters, right? Like, what was the scenario?
She had a little bit of an attitude. Play it back, like the way she said, "You know what? I'm going home."
Right. Okay. So hold on 1 second. Where'd it go? Okay. Here you go.
No, I'm just gonna go home.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
She
what you
wasn't
gonna
with
do.
him.
You gonna sit your ass down. I'm gonna finish cooking. You gonna get some dick, and we gonna lay down and watch a movie.
That look at the end, though.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You
you
hear
guys
her?
saw that
Did you
look
hear
on
her?
Coach's face.
Oh,
That-
okay.
yeah, that-
All right, okay.
that
Did you hear
kinda
her?
oozed disrespect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing today? Okay, baby. I'll talk to you later. All right. I heard it.
Yeah. And if you didn't hear it, she goes,
Oh,
okay.
okay. is that what we're doing today?
And
Okay.
the thing is she has another home, so that means they're not together, married or nothing. She's single. There would be no, Okay. Your dick can't be that good, that long, or that big in girth. No. There's others out there that will talk with respect. Oh, hell no. You're going to eat this food. I'll spit it in his face.
But what if he likes that? Granny.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Granny.
Anything that I'm going to do that these people might like it.
Okay.
I'm so glad I'm married.
Yeah, see that's super tramp. Come on, you're the superest trampist around here. What's your opinion on all this? We haven't heard you weigh in.
No, I'm glad that Greggy is married too.
The man he liked every bit of it. I promise you.
I did. I thought it was super sexy.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, this is why I know I'm so glad I'm not
Sometimes
sexy.
okay?
I'm married. I almost said sexy. I'm so far from being sexy right now. I gotta color my hair and shave.
Shame me. Talk down to me. Yeah, baby.
Well, you know what? If you think there's nothing wrong with that, then you know what I say. You go for it.
Trampy, do you like getting spanked?
It depends. It depends on I have a mood sometimes where it might be fun. Yeah.
Do you like being called dirty names?
Not usually.
Oh,
no.
Lord, I gotta go to the bathroom because
used
I got
to get
too
into
much to
that,
say
and I
about
was
this
like,
stuff.
didn't do anything for me.
So spank you, yes. Dirty names, no. And boss you around, yes.
And boss me around, yes.
Okay, you have such a happy smile on your face.
You're so like, happy. Yeah. You can tell this is really. He's like, yeah,
and you got to make me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would have made me laugh eventually.
Mm.
And he was cooking breakfast. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody gave him credit for doing the cooking.
Because like 10 seconds after that, you don't know, he might giggle. You know, it's a joke to them. It's their own personal insight. But yeah, obviously hot takes. There's no right or wrong answer. And Granny's right. Granny's right from her perspective, and of two men in her life. And what does the Frank know? He's a virgin. So, you know.
I've seen your videos, Frank. You're not a virgin, darling. You in them shorts.
That's his story. He's sticking to it.
In a sense, right? You know, we can play it back. You know, Jenny, class of '83. Frank was left right there in the computer lab. He would have lost it there. Yeah, does the cyberverse count? Right? Does virtual encounters count? What are we talking here?
Oh my God. Does everybody remember their first time?
You know, this thing's an accessory. It actually works for something too. You ever seen John Oates? You know, he made a lot of women happy.
Yes. I do think I don't know, a good beard, a nice mustache is a great flirting tool. It's a beautiful flirting tool.
Especially if there's some gray in it.
Well, maybe this was discussed in the Thrive Hive, the Love Land. You guys should hop on by on the Discords. We're talking about it's sort of like men's makeup.
Men's makeup,
like makeup for women, and then men have their facial hair structure.
I mean, there's something to be said for that, because when the facial hair comes into play, it's definitely just as much false advertising as makeup is. If you shave their facial hair off, they look like completely different people.
Yeah, that is true. But I must admit, I like a beard. I just want to play with it.
Well, you like forearms, so now Frank knows, and you'll probably, oh, whoopsies, oh, whoops, oh.
to be forearms everywhere now, Coach Love. Watch out.
Shut off the sound. All I
You
can
know,
think
Frank
of
was
is
doing
T-Rex.
things. Well, now he knows. So, all right.
Oh God.
You will never live this down.
Is that
Charmin,
like
never.
when I see Frank doing a T-Rex imitation? I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Wait a minute. It's gonna be like this. Hey.
How's that look to you, Coach?
Yeah, see, and that's why she keeps
My
playing that
forearm
video
up
too.
there,
She's
you
gonna
know,
play it
for
back
you?
again. She wants to look at that guy's back. See, yeah, Coach Love can't fool the Frank.
Oh my
He wants to
God.
analyze that video again there.
No. I have that video. I could look, I could look at it all the time. I like, honestly, this is not an odd thing. I do like buns.
Oh, like rumps?
Rump shaker.
Yeah, you gotta get the plump rump, for the pump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Would
important.
you be offended if a woman patted you in your bottom in the grocery
No,
store?
you think that's the only place they've patted the Frank?
I thought you
Oh,
were a virgin.
Oh, you can still maintain your virginity and be patted down, Miss Charmin Smith.
Guys, can you see he has a dial-up modem and a computer from 1985?
I know. I love that thing.
I know.
I love that thing. And it would probably still turn on too.
It does. He does that all the time.
Only if you pat it on the ass.
Hey.
With your forearms.
All right. So,
laptop here on your keyboard.
I mean, I don't want anybody to step out of line, right?
Down here.
So if you were in the grocery store and a woman said, "Oh my God, can I pat your rump?" And you say, what do you say?
I've never known them to ask before they do it.
What's your name?
Darling, I don't need to know your name. I need to know what you feel like.
All right, one-way ticket to Blaine Town. We'll go ahead and get a free ride there. Yeah, Hey, you want to pump with the Frank?
Yeah.
Frank just wants to pump you, girl.
You made a song. I believe there was a song that said something about Frank wants to pump you or something like that. Don't you have a song like that?
It's in the works, Coach. You've already made the Frank blush. You're on your cap blush limit. It's too much blood flow to the facial structures right now, and
I got it.
The Frank, okay.
Okay. I'll pick on Blue and I'll ask him, what do you say if the woman in the grocery store asks you to pat your rump? What do you say, sir?
None of them ever asked first.
I know, but they don't ask first.
No, it's just all of a sudden like, whoa, you touch me like you know me. And
so you're saying to me that women come up to you and pat your rump in the grocery store?
it's happened a couple of times.
Wow.
By women you don't know?
Didn't know either of them.
Well, you must have. Wait a minute. Look at Trappy's face.
Trappy's like, we want to see your ass now.
A club or
We all want to see your ass now.
Okay, people want to see your rump shaker.
Oh, good grief. I might have a picture around here somewhere. I don't know. I usually take pictures from the front. Wait, that didn't come out right. That did not come out right.
Don't volunteer that around here.
Everybody, let him speak. Let him speak.
Yeah, no, that didn't come out right at all.
Hey, Frank thinks they call them like belfies or something. They're not selfies, they're belfies.
My beautiful butt photos.
I love that. Belfies, beautiful butt. I learned something today. That's another vocabulary term, family.
Is that getting posted in Loveland?
Yeah, there you go, Belfie.
Let's see.
Ooh, we're gonna get to see the grocery store butt.
The grocery store butt.
The grocery store.
Just give them your OnlyFans page link.
Oh.
Yeah. Why didn't I think of that?
And free advertising. Make some good moolah.
Frank, do you have an OnlyFans page?
Coming right up if the ladies ask for it,
Well, the women at the grocery store were asking, have you been to Ing's OnlyFans page?
Frank kind of stays away from that side of the cyberverse.
I got it. It
could hurt the pockets pretty fast there.
Ing, you have
Sammy told me
OnlyFans
about
that
it.
shows your tallywhacker?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. Just Coach Love always just harasses me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
no, I don't.
Told me about it.
I was going to say what
You are
the
going.
link. I was just like, oh
No.
my
You wanted the
goodness
link?
gracious. No.
Granny,
No,
I haven't seen my dick in 20 years, let alone other people on my page.
Well, that's like me
It's the
saying my
upside
dick
from
hangs so low I haven't seen
obesity.
my nipples in 10 years, but you know.
You'll have to make do.
Now, you want to know something interesting? This is very informal, but I'm in a women's group, okay? And I have lots of women's chat, and in discussing certain things with several women, we discovered that perhaps, maybe, if a man is Irish, he has very sensitive nipples.
I'm feeling my nipples right now to see what my sensitivity level is.
Like sensitive, like how? Like they lacrimate or?
No, like there is a
Because sometimes the Frank's nipples will chafe when he gets on the 100-mile runs. Just keep going and the mic's probably going crazy. So.
I got 3 syllables for you, Frank. Tegaderm. It works.
Tegaderm.
Wait, what's that? What? Oh, that's like a baby powder or no?
No, it's a bandage. It's a clear. Basically.
So go ahead and stick that right on. Now, what if you got hair? Well, what do you do about this? Shave it a little, or
you won't have hair
take
for
a deep
long
breath before you remove it.
See if we can see it. Because there's hair on. Is that okay to show?
Without the hair, it wouldn't look bad.
Go right ahead. It's
I think male nipples are okay. Female nipples are not. Female nipples are off guard.
Okay.
I don't feel porn bombed. I think I'm.
Well, but could you see the hairs? Like there's a lot.
Yes. We
okay, so then what? So
I think those hairs are getting ripped off.
Oh yeah, no. Well, maybe that protects the
You said take a deep breath before you pull. I think those hairs are coming off.
Or you could shave it.
I don't know if it helps, but when you do get older, you don't grow as much hair. Just saying. I love it because like my legs aren't as hairy, my underarms aren't. So, but I've never had a problem with hair on my nipples or
Nair.
No, me either. Anything like that.
Yeah, I've never.
Nair that shit away.
Oh,
No, I don't think you can put Nair on your nipples.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a good idea.
I think
your nipples are sensitive. That
I think
skin
you regret
around there.
that. I think that would be worse than just ripping the tape off.
Okay, well, why is there hair coming out of the ears, the Frank's ears, and the nose?
That's a lot of testosterone.
No, that's not a side effect of testosterone. Are you accusing the Frank of his
No, he
performance
would have more hair, he's saying. I would have more hair, right? If it was.
Well, quit.
Oh, all of a sudden, Coach Love has seen the Frank's forearms, and she thinks he's on PEDs.
No, I don't think you're on PEDs. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe you've been rubbing that towel
performance-enhancing drugs.
that maybe you've been cleaning your ears out with the towel. I don't know, but
forearms every week from now on.
What is going on?
Like every man that comes on the show must show his forearms or he doesn't get to stay.
Oh my gosh. What are we doing? What is this?
What the hell is going on?
Someone better clip this. Jesus Christ.
Does it help? Does it help at all?
I cannot.
Okay.
That's
All right.
priceless. That is priceless. I love it. Look at Trampy.
Oh my god.
That's it. I'm going to bed.
No, it's late. It's late.
I won't. But
Good
It's Friday
night.
night. There's no point in we're going to bed.
well, 5 o'clock somewhere.
He just wants to rush in there and get his beard rubbed.
Ooh.
That's what's going on.
That's a
Really
F
did,
word.
and he likes that idea.
Beard rubbing.
Well, number one, I'm still waiting on the butt picture from Blue. I'm still waiting on that. And then number two, okay, you're in a monogamous long-term relationship. Okay, this is the scenario, and your girl wants to get it on with you, or your significant other. What can she do to get your attention?
All right. Can Frank take this one or no?
Yes, please, by all means.
So, yeah, we got the Monopoly going. And she wants to get the Frank's attention. Trade boardwalk. Bitter cup biscuit. Okay. Yeah. It's like we're taking turns for playing Monopoly. She got the Monopoly. We're doing the relationship. We're playing the game. And everybody wants boardwalk. Okay. But people forget about Connecticut Avenue and the Vermont one and Boulder Dash. What is that? Baltic Avenue? Yeah.
So you want her Monopoly pieces?
Well, she wants attention. You said, how could she get the Frank's attention? Well, we're playing Monopoly.
You're playing Monopoly. Maybe I was thinking Twister. I don't know. Oh, you know what, Cody? Okay, talking is the best method of getting someone's attention. I mean, that's very lovely.
Right, but if you're in a long-term relationship, you just communicate with each other with looks.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
can't just
is that
get
your
partner's
technique,
attention
Charlotte?
with a look. You can't just get your partner's attention with a look.
That's your technique?
I mean, it's just one of the techniques. There's a lot of ways to get their attention. When you're in a long-term relationship with somebody, you just know each other's looks. Mm-hmm.
So tell me about your technique. What's your technique, Charmin? Come on.
I mean, I don't know that I have a specific technique. I'm not in a long-term relationship anymore.
Okay. Let's pretend you are.
But if I want the attention of my partner, and I'm not getting it, right? All my normal little tricks aren't working. I need tips, right? Because normally, it just a look will do it. I know what their pattern is.
Right.
Right.
So are you an initiator in the sexual department? And your sexuality, your initiator? Okay. How do you feel about
Would you
it?
talk to your partner that way? The way that gentleman did?
Which gentleman? When you have a rapport with somebody, you talk to your partner a lot of different ways.
If you liked it, I would.
Could you recite some of those lines here for us?
What was it? What was it exactly that he said? She said that she was going to leave, and he said, "No, you're not. I'm going to finish cooking this meal. I'm going to give you some dick, and then we're going to go watch a movie."
Okay, all right.
He wants you to switch that verbiage, ma'am.
He wants me to switch that verbiage up just a little bit.
We don't want Richard, okay? We want Charmin.
Well, we don't want Richard. We want Charmin. I got nothing. I can't even think anything up. But I think the guy had a point. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you don't want them to leave. You want them to stay. You want them to give you what you want. And you want to spend the day with them. You don't want them to leave. You want to take up their time. You want to enjoy each other's company. All their company.
Maybe say, take your clothes off and get in the bath. I'll give you what you want in a minute.
Right. Where do you think you're going? What do you think you're doing? You have work to do, mister. Get to the room.
Now, is it more attractive when a woman is aggressive in that manner?
Is it?
I think for a man it is, yeah. Don't you think so?
I don't know.
Sometimes.
It really depends on what everybody likes. Some guys don't like women to be sexually aggressive.
Do y'all like it when a woman, asks for it? What do y'all like? I'm going to start with Ing because he's been quiet for like 2 minutes.
You muted me. I'm kidding.
No, I didn't.
Okay, what was the question exactly?
Do you like for your woman to be sexually assertive?
A man thinks about sex every 8 minutes. The 7 minutes in between is not long enough for my wife to ask me, let's have sex. We're just having it.
Okay, so you don't give her a chance to ask.
No, she has never asked. It's
She's
true,
never
actually. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that I say it's a routine, but you kind of know when it's going to happen.
Right. There's a lot of unspoken communication.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't have to wear lingerie to get my attention,
Yeah, of course not. I mean, in a long-term relationship, you don't have to do that for sure. But do you think it's nice?
Yeah, it is. Well, if it's part of the sexual act, but like, as I said, it's almost like we know when the day is at the point where we can have sex, and then it happens.
Okay.
I know that sounds boring.
Well, no, it sounds comforting because there's something about, you don't want to have to work for your food, right? Whenever you have to send out for food, it's kind of inconvenient. So, it's a primal need. And it's very lovely when it's just what you want in the refrigerator.
Well, no, I get that. And I have to say, when we met, she was the initiator about everything. So I was always very, you don't want to blow it on the first date or the second, like you have to show some restraint. And my wife, she was the initiator in the beginning, I have to say. But that's 34 years ago. Say again, sorry.
I think even though she's gone right now, I think Granny initiates. I think she's an initiator.
Oh.
For sure. I can't tell if Trampy's an initiator or not.
Or I'm here.
I am not an initiator.
I am an initiator. And
I knew you were.
When I met my husband, I made him wait 2 weeks before us having sex because I didn't want him to think I was a floozy.
Mm-hmm.
And, then after that, it's like, I don't know, it just was something that we kind of both mutually did because we were dating and stuff. And now I'm initiator, but then he'll always say, "Hey, old woman, you in the mood?"
Oh, I love that. Hey, old woman, you in the mood?
And I think that's so cute.
You should make a TikTok out of that.
I just think it's so cute when he says it.
Yeah. But that would go viral. Just try it. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Blue, are you an initiator? Do you like the woman to initiate?
He has to ask his wife first. Or he's Googling it. Go ahead, Lou.
I don't
He's
know.
not
I think
here.
maybe, I don't know if he has a bad connection or something's going on. Mm-hmm.
He can't hear us right now.
Maybe not. Charmin, are you an initiator?
Oh, I'm an initiator.
mhm.
I am an initiator.
Yeah.
Let me come get you when I want it.
Mhm. I think that's why
You
my
stay over there until it's convenient for me, and then I'll call you.
I know. I think that's why my husband always says to me, "So, old woman, are you in the mood for it?"
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
he's waiting for me to initiate it, and I do. So,
Oh my
see, us
goodness.
girls are meant to be.
Exactly. I have to say, I thoroughly agree with that. You know?
I'm so blessed I got to meet you guys. I would love to meet you guys in person, but meeting you online and stuff, I've had so much fun with you guys.
You know what? I have to say I agree. And I think we're gonna bid it a night. It has been
Right.
wonderful. It has been lovely. I think you know what?
3 hours. 3 hours almost. It
Yeah,
flew. It just flew.
3
Yeah.
hours of absolute mischief and mayhem. I love it.
And just
That's
having
all.
fun and laughing and stuff.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. We're out of here.
What you know about rolling down in the
Thank you. See you.
down in the Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.